and welcome back to Master Swan Open number 105, our monthly tournament for the amateur players up to 4.7k MMRs around the Masters level. I am here, I'm Kuro, and I'm with Steelmode.
Hello everyone! How are you doing? I almost turned British. I don't know why
You
I started
are British.
as hello!
like lately you have been very British.
I don't know. I wanted to start with like energy, and for some reason it became like an old British man.
Oh yes, as we know, all
that's my
British
version.
men are synonym for energy.
That's my version of being energetic. Hello, all you young guns. Yes, everyone, welcome to the tournament. We are right here on our first match of the day. Well, we are at eternity's edge, the edge of all eternity, which is kind of an oxymoron because eternity is eternal and it doesn't have like an edge. There's no edge to it. It's not. You can't be at it because it doesn't work. In the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Guatemala, representing Insane Master Killer and current reigning Master Swan Open champion. Give it up for our Red Terran, Boreau.
And across the map, in the top left side of the map, we have our new player. Actually, let me quickly check. And yes, it is our Zach player coming from the US of A. It is known as the Hambone, but he's also a pork chop. Okay, a quick note. Somebody recruit this guy for Taste the Bacon.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I agree. Agreed. It has to happen. Should happen. How is it? How has it not happened? How did it not have happened yet? And we need to call Pig.
Yeah, if anybody's in contact with the Pigpan clan, they have a new member. It's been decided. He would fit right in.
The Bacon Master.
Yeah, still, what do you know about the latest patch?
I logged in today and I played like one weird game against the AI as a Terran. I've noticed that command centers cost 300 now.
We do.
300 minerals.
We do.
I was really surprised because I was like, oh, I don't have enough minerals to put a command center. And then I popped the command center and I was like, wait, what? This isn't supposed to happen. Oh, wait, look. The Moopies. Look at that. There's an entire gaggle of Moopies here.
Yeah, watching Nova.
Oh, they're watching Nova, the horny little devils.
Hey, who said they're horny? Maybe
it.
she's doing an educational show, okay?
Yeah, educational. Yeah. They're looking at the education. Oh, that tight education.
Look, you never know.
Nice.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging. What do you think I'm looking at?
Wow.
Anyway, Porkchop going for an early Roach Warren.
With a evolution chamber as well.
Yeah, we've seen this situation. Is this going to be another Ravager, 3 Ravager, 2 Roach push
it's too
here?
late for that.
No, there's Zerglings. Okay, no, there's Zerglings here.
Yeah, that would hit like way earlier.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, as I said, this is an early Roach War, and I in my mind I was like, wait, that's not that early. And then I remembered, oh wait, no, there's like a big like rush that's going on right now with lurkers. So, yeah. Well, that's a quick lair though.
It is fairly quick there. Especially with Zerglings still sitting at the base.
Current still Stettler and Waldorf confirmed. Yes, exactly.
I mean, what else did you expect? I will have you know, I woke up old today, so it checks out.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens when you get old. You just wake up and all your body is just broken, and you're like, Ooh, speaking of broken, we have a fusion core coming up from Boreau.
What do you think the fusion core is for?
I mean, hopefully battle cruisers. They're pretty
You
good.
think so? You think it's actually
In
gonna go
TVZ?
VCs?
In TVZ, well, there's no tech lab on
Yeah.
the starport. Is this Liberator range? What else can you get from a fusion core? It's just Liberator range, right?
I guess so.
And
Is there anything that
and the battle
requires
cruiser upgrades.
the core? I guess no, right? Like just PCs.
Yeah, it's battle cruisers, and they can research Yamato and Liberator range upgrade. Well, it is battle cruisers. Wait, huh?
Okay.
Where did where did that tech lab come from?
It was just built. As
Oh,
we were looking
okay.
at
I
it.
didn't see it. Oh, I for some reason it looked like it wasn't being built, so I was like,
No, it wasn't at first, but as we were talking about it, it started building.
well, once I start talking about something, I
It's gone.
stop looking at
It's
it. So
it's
it's
gone.
gone.
It's a very interesting army here from Porkchop, the Ling Roach. Yeah, the Lings won't do too well against these Hellions though.
Ooh, they're lining up against the fires. Oh, that is rough. 19 dead Zerglings, 23 dead Zerglings. Oof, oof. And that's barely even any damage on these aliens. This is
Yeah.
not a good trade so far.
Yeah, but good kiting for Boreau though.
I mean, the roaches don't care about the Hellions too much, so Boreau can't really punch through these defenses to get in
So
there.
many
I'm
Hellions.
assuming this is going to be a 1-2 punch with the battleship.
The battle cruiser, yeah. I guess battle cruiser to the main and then like Hellions to the front. Does it make sense?
Boreau is already switching. We get 4 factories coming up.
Oh boy. It's that
This is
kind of
a
day.
bit of a yeah.
To be fair, he does have a lot of
Alright.
hellbats, and he's just marching them in.
Yes. And they do a little better against the roaches, and the battlecruiser jumps right on top of this army. It takes out the queen, so no transfuse for you. The ground army for Boreau is dwindling, but there's still enough to punch through. It's only Zerglings left over for Porkchop, except a couple of roaches. And the battlecruiser is up in the sky, untouchable right now. Hellbats are waddling into the mineral line and will start barbecuing everything there.
Lynx are coming in to reinforce, but Lynx versus Hellbats generally don't do too well, and they are all getting roasted.
Especially in a choke point like this.
Yeah.
Oh no, GG is called. And Boreau will take game number 1. Yeah, I did like the roaches, but the 1-2 punch, actually it wasn't even a 1-2 punch, it was just like a big ol' throw everything at this bunch of
Right.
roaches together. And Porkchop was taken a little bit by surprise with that positioning, and that just did not work anymore.
Yeah, but I also feel like Porkchop was a bit too passive. Like, he made all these units, but they weren't actually doing anything, they were just defensive. Like, I feel like when you... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he should at least like go out on the map to like see what's going on, but like he was very defensive. He was very like, tucked into his base.
Yes. Which I still think that would have been it would have worked if the positioning was a little bit better. If Porkchop had a little more of an inkling of what's coming, that could have gone much better. Because if the roaches essentially do better against the Hellbats, but if the Hellbats are just like they get a good concave on the roaches, they do all that extra AoE damage, and it just stacks up, and you can't really do anything. Old Sun Temple is going to be our next map. And of course, that battlecruiser really did a lot. Taking out that queen, So there are no transfuses for the roaches. Taking out the second queen that was in the natural base.
Yeah.
And also, you know, the shock effect. When you have roaches and zerglings and you're like, ah, shit, it's a battle cruiser. You're kind of psychologically in the mind of like, I can't win this. Even though you kind of can, if you're really careful, and you don't panic.
I mean, it's still difficult, but yeah.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's the surprise element and the positioning of the roaches there that really really screwed Porkchop over. I think, and of course, you know, Boreau really timed it really well. And I also like the addition of those Marines. That extra little bit of range DPS against the roaches really helps because the Hellbats, they don't do, like I said, they don't do as well against roaches. But they totally nullify the Zerglings. Alrighty then.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to Old Sun Temple.
God.
It's not like the new Sun Temple. The new Sun Temple, it's all artificial lighting. The old Sun Temple, it had real suns. All day long. Just
Yeah.
all these suns flying around because it's in space and we can have as many suns as we want.
That natural
southwest
solar
corner of
energy.
the
You know?
This, in the southwest corner of the map, our veteran, all the way from the land of Guatemala, representing Insane Master Killer, up one in this best of 3 series, and current reigning Master Swan Open champion. Give it up for Boreau.
And in the bottom right corner of the map, we have our blue Zerg player from the USFA, our newcomer in the tournament. Can he bring this back? It's Porkchop.
I'm gonna take you back in time a little bit.
Oh boy.
All the way
goes,
back.
That goes along with being old. Okay.
Yes. But all the way back to when before we started the previous game.
Oh.
And you asked if everything's ready, and you said, I don't know, I'm forgetting something, and I said, did you remember prediction? And you said, no, yeah, I did remember prediction. No, we're fine on predictions. Yes, it did. And,
I did.
It's good that we have the predictions all set up at that time, and no one forgot anything, and everyone remembered.
No, you asked if I did remember. I did remember.
Perfect production. I did, Your Honor, I remembered at the time.
Yeah.
But then I did not.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
That was at the time.
I mean,
at the time,
my
Your
response was correct at the present moment when you were asking
Honor. At
the
the
question.
time. It was technically correct. The best kind of correct. Smudge my hedge.
Okay.
Boreau, going for another quick command center.
I mean,
It's not. It costs 300 minerals now.
Yeah,
you can get it quicker.
like expect a lot of very quick command centers. Like I think even command center first has been happening lately here and there.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of like if you can get it a little bit early, because it's almost like it has supply on its own, right? So
Yeah.
you can quickly get a lot of
people,
bunch of workers
some
put
people
up.
have been joking that they should just quit making depots and just make command centers.
Well, you kind of have to make the first depot so that you can make a barracks. But because if you go command center first, your barracks is going to be super late. But that's what I'm saying. Instead of getting like a third depot or even a second depot, you just get a command center. You know, you get the supply and the extra production way earlier than you normally would.
Yeah. And also mules for days.
Yes. Oh, mules for days. Also, did I mention that I got completely wrecked by the Elite AI?
Oh, you played Elite
When
AI?
I did the one game. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no, that's fair. Elite AI is different. Look, look. I
To be fair,
remember.
it was my fault. It was my fault. I went out on the map. I did have enough units to defend, but I decided to go out on the map because I was like, let's do something. And then I got they attacked me first, and I got wrecked.
See, I remember that back when I was actually very actively laddering and I was like platinum, like properly. I was like, okay, let's play the campaign. A campaign on on my account, because I only like tried it before elsewhere. I'm like, you know what? I'm a platinum. I actually play a lot of ladder. I'm gonna play on hard. I never
No.
finished.
No, no. Crank made the same mistake. Crank was like, "I'm a pro player. I'm a Korean pro player. I can rip this game apart." And like, no, you can't. It's a completely different thing. It's completely balanced differently. It's got story elements. The
And
maps are,
specifically Legacy that I played on hard, and I remember
yeah.
that
Legacy of the Void.
it was the Dark Templar mission that broke me. I was like, I can't do it. Just can't do it.
Wait, the one that tower defense one or the.
And I think there was one where you had to like sneak Dark Templars and like snipe targets or something, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, because on hard difficulty, it makes units have detections that normally don't have detection. Like in normal mode, some of those units don't even have detection, so you can easily sneak around. Oh, we have a Spire.
Yeah, we got
Need the
Link Bane
Muta.
already, and now we get a Spire as well from our Zerg player.
Boreau is going light mech though. That. Well, the
thing
links are
is-
completely nullified. The Banes really won't do much against the mech, as much as they do against Bio.
Actually, you know
the
what?
Mutas.
Against Hellions and Hellbats, Phoenix can do decently if they can reach them.
Yeah, but the mech units are not as clumped up as the
Fair.
like the Marines, so you don't get as much damage. Also, they have a lot more health, so the splash
Missing each
damage
other.
doesn't do as much.
Oh no, Porkchop moved
also-
at the exactly wrong moment. He will
Nice
go
to
around.
sneak around there. Okay, the Bellings are rolling in. Boreau is starter stepping here. The Zerglings are getting to the Cyclones. They're trying to do some damage. Maybe they'll snipe a few of them, but the flames, puppy! Yeah, that was a very bad
Speed
trade
just
for the
finished.
Zerg.
Speed just finished, so the Banks will actually roll in this time. But yeah, Boreau is kiting. There's no way he can trap this army.
See, the flames actually do the splash damage on the Banes.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
don't think a
said if they
single
can get
Bane-
to them.
Yeah. Okay, now we get some baning detonations, but see, they don't do as much damage to all of the units around them. And they get maybe one or two, maybe three aliens together at the same splash. While the rest are pretty much safe. Now the Mutalisks are coming out though. And Boreau is low on Cyclones, so there's not a lot of anti-air.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how good are Cyclones against Mutas? Because Cyclones are single target, so if you have a lot of Mutas, it may take a while to get them.
But they also lock on and they can kite away
True.
from the Mutas. So if you have enough Cyclones, we should be good. And remember, the range of the lock on is pretty good once you get that lock on. So the Mutalisks, they have to either commit to attacking or they have to back away really, really quickly. Otherwise, they just sit there and die.
We have the first
Like so.
small contingent of Mutas in the natural, but it's just 4 of them, so the Cyclones actually deal with it fairly easily. A few of the workers are in the red, but I don't know if a single one of them went down. Only one SCV died this
One.
game.
Yeah, the trades are not fantastic here for the Zerg so far. Porkchop is committing to the Link Bane. Not really making any more mutas though.
Yeah, getting the upgrades though, so he is planning, but he also is planning an Ibis.
It's possible that they've just forgot the... They got the upgrade, but they just forgot that they don't have mutas anymore. Oh, there's
Let
one.
me see.
There's one single Mutalisk. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's just here flying. Ah! It can't even go through the Nidus bot.
Okay.
Okay, so there is vision here on the natural and the third of Boreau. So Porchop can Nidus in here, but that wouldn't be advisable because there's a lot of Terran army in the area.
Well, in the natural, there isn't that much actually, because all of it moved out to the third.
Well, yeah, but this is a mobile army, remember?
Yeah.
It's close enough. It can really jump on a Nidus really quickly with those cyclones and shut it down. And these tanks that are just spread all over the place. I'm not seeing Porkchop getting vision on the main base to try and sneak a Nidus in there. So I'm not sure what the plan here is. Oh, there you go. There's
He's really
the Overlord is moving in. Oh, the Overlord is hiding behind the pillar.
Yeah, and it's like
not
barely
technically
out of range of the turret.
Yeah. It's behind the pillar for us, but the Terran should be able to see it. It's a weird situation. I like that positioning though.
Yeah.
I really like that positioning though. Okay, the Nidus Swarm gets up. Boreau was not quick enough with the movement. The Banes roll into the mineral line and roll the...
Oh, they were on tech command. They
Banes
went
do
for the
not.
buildings.
No, all these buildings are clumped up. Oh, they're behind the wall. They're connecting with some Hellions and a handful of SCVs, but yeah, this is not the splash damage that Porkchop was hoping for. And now the Nidus will go down. Only 3 SCVs died to this attack.
Yeah, definitely not what he expected there. Oh.
Hey, shout out to Captain Fish. Gifting tier 1 sub to Pask Attack. Welcome.
Oh. Hello.
Captain Fish, always the favorite.
Oh, Captain Fish will be playing the local tournament today. Nice, nice, nice. Good luck.
Ooh. Good luck with that.
Oh, look what we have, Stick.
Oh, the misbegotten child of the Zerg. The one.
No,
lone,
there are 2.
Oh, there are 2. Ooh. He's a little brother you can play with. Yeah, the lone swarm host. In this case, 2. Still not enough to be an impactful unit. You need a clump of them.
But meanwhile, the mech army is growing. Another Nidus attempt. See, this Muta is for vision.
I mean, it is a good unit to get vision. It's very quick. But yeah, this Nidus gets denied. You have to deny the Nidus. I'm thinking, what would be the minimum number for a swarm host to have an effective army of locusts? Because it's got to be somewhere in the 8 or 9, maybe 10, right? Anything below
like
that
6.
just feels like it wouldn't really do much.
Like 6 can do damage. Between like 4 and 6, I think is like the minimal to like have an impact.
And keep in mind that Boreau is going for like heavy mech composition right now with Thors and Hellbats, so Locusts shouldn't be doing too much with that.
Yeah, instead we are going for the greater spires. I guess Broodlords are on the way.
Oh, we don't have Blue Flame. Boreau forgot Blue Flame. That could be very detrimental. Blue Flame is really, really useful against those annoying, weak Zerg units that you really want to destroy very, very quickly before they do damage, like Locusts and Cracklings. Okay, there's the Blue Flame. Okay,
the single Muta denies the base. Look at it.
Hero Mutalisk. It even has 1 kill to its name.
Yeah, the one SCV that was building the base.
Yes. That vision, it did scouting, it denied the base. Okay, Zerglings coming in for a poke. See the size of that mech army.
Yeah.
This pork chop knows what they're up against. Just droned up really hard.
You
Pork chop
can,
is super economically behind, by the way.
yeah, the thing is, like, you can't really engage into this army, not with the army that Porkchop has right now. Like, there's not much you can do other than just, you know, macro up, make a bigger army, and hope this will work out, I guess. Because he can't even really do run-bys with all of this, like, tag. Actually, hold on. You can do a run-by
What?
for this base specifically because the tanks will kill the SCVs.
Yes. But I mean, there's so many tanks. I don't think any Zerglings will even reach that point
Doesn't ma-
unless they
No,
sneak
no,
in
no,
from
no.
that
Yeah.
mineral
You
position.
sneak in from the other ramp, you run into the mineral line, and the tanks do the rest. That's what you do. Or no, you know what you do? You know what you do? You put
drop it
swarm hosts behind, and you fly locust into the
Yes.
base.
See, but the problem is the locusts. It's difficult to control when they drop down and where. Because they
That's
just
fine.
drop somewhere. Not they have range, so they won't drop right on top of the SCVs.
They can be close.
I don't know. It's going to be a little tough to control. Also, they're only going to be force. Yeah.
Yeah,
Locusts.
that's more of an issue.
The broodlings, though. Dropping broodlings into that mineral
My
line
God,
would be
they're-
really nice.
There are like turrets everywhere.
See, I think Boreau is making somewhat of a misstep here because Boreau has 4 bases, bunkering up super hard and not moving out on the map, and leaving Porkchop basically to the ability to recover and actually get to a maxed out position. I say that as is, moving out on the map. Never mind.
Yeah. Also, look at this army. Look at it.
Yeah. No. This is an undefeatable army right now by Porkchop. This is what I'm saying. Boreau should be out of the map attacking, not waiting for Porkchop to recover economically.
Yeah,
There we go. That was
meat
the
grinder.
Zergami. Bye.
Of course, there is the Broodlord attack on the other side, and Boreal will actually return to defend this.
Don't even need to. This is a distraction. Boreau doesn't know. See, I think Boreau expects Porkchop to be like 6-7 bases in right now.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think
you
Boreau
said
even
it.
knows that he's up against 3 bases. Otherwise, he'd be like, "Oh, I just need to go across the map and kill you." Yeah. Porkchop
Maybe
is
deny this
just
Thor, maybe? No, the Thor will finish.
there are enough factories. There are enough other factories. It's fine.
Yeah, the Broodlords are in range of these Thors if they can get here. The Cyclones definitely.
Yep.
It's actually, the army
They're-
itself is stopping from the Broodlords being killed. Because they're just so big.
Yeah. No, repair the factory, please. There we go. Now Boreau is like scanning. Wait, how many bases? Oh, scanning a bunch of positions, and you're like, oh, you don't really have much.
Yeah, and we have more Broodlords coming. Boreal also opening this path so the Broodlords cannot really surprise him from this side anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh, catching these broodlords on the move. I like the sound of that heavy Thor area attack.
Yeah, it's a good sound.
Got that reverberation, that boom, boom. Another good explosion sound.
So we have tanks on the south, we have Thors on the north. The Broodlords are still trying to sneak around. There's a Nidus, but actually the planetary will stop it.
Yeah.
Not even a unit, a planetary.
Planetaries are so funny to me. I don't. Maybe it's just the Carbot's animation
Yeah.
version that makes it
Yeah.
funny to me. But
Like you
it's
never
just a
look at them the
funny
same way
building.
afterwards. What the
It looks
Broodlords?
so menacing, and it's just it has a giant cannon on its head, but it's
Yeah.
just like
The Broodlords trying to catch the army from behind. There are so many Thors here.
yeah. Oh, these warlords are screwed. The speed zones are helping the Thors catch up. Oh no. And now the Cyclones are locking in. Only a
Don't
couple
Broodlords
of
survive?
warlords survive this. They don't even need the Hellions to back them up against
Nah,
the Broodlings.
nah, they're good. Workshop trying to expand to the north. He has a Lingbane army and a few Broodlords, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think Boreau is finally catching on to the fact that all it really needs to do is attack. Oof. Oof. Those Crocus
Oh,
are
thanks
disappearing
from the
from
back.
the sky.
They're already catching
Nice,
the
nice
tanks.
maneuver there. I think this is enough tanks to actually deal with this. These Zerglings don't even have attack upgrade. They have Carapace upgrade, but no attack upgrade and no adrenal glands.
The Broodlords are trying to do damage over here, but the Vikings actually deal with them, and the Thors are marching on. GG is called,
Well,
and Boreau will be taking the siege 2-0.
very nicely done. Yeah, to be fair, this game was over about 10 minutes ago.
I mean,
It's just that
it's
I think Boreau was a little too. Boreau expected Porkchop to be a hell of a lot more advanced than Porkchop really was.
I feel like, I mean, again, I
Bro-
feel like it's like just the from both sides. It's just that they didn't know what the other side was exactly doing. Like, you
Mhm.
know, as you said, like Boreal probably expected a bigger army, while Porkchop, like, you know, he also didn't see what was happening across the map, and like neither of them had the information about how
Mhm.
the other player was building up or how to respond to it.
Yeah, but Boreau was already far ahead in the game at that point. So even when they are both blind, Boreau still had the massive advantage. Yeah, and of course this is Porkchop's first appearance in our tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even sure what their what league they play on what like level they are.
Me,
They
there's
say they are
something we have
rather
to ask
new.
Light, so
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. They just wanted to give the thing a try, which we are wholeheartedly appreciative of. This is exactly what our tournaments are supposed to be for people to try out how to play competitively in a tournament and have fun doing it. So this is, yeah, this is exactly what we made these tournaments for, to bring people in. So if
Yeah.
you look at this and you feel like, hey, I want to try this out, you are more than welcome to do so. This is exactly what we're here for.
Of
We
course,
very much like when we have new appearances.
as long as you fulfill the eligibility requirements. But
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
uh,
Poketrip said, I'll come back when I'm 4,000 MMR. Okay, so
fair enough.
not even 4K MMR. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Um,
But I definitely like. He see this is the difficult part because this comes to like mindset and like psychology and stuff. But I do recommend just playing, even if you lose. Just playing, like, you know, as a practice. Even if you don't win your games, like just practice. You know, like this is a way to practice with people who maybe are like higher skilled than you, so you can learn something from them. So
yeah.
so yeah,
Um,
I always bring it up, and I will keep bringing it up for people who are afraid to play tournaments, or like, oh, because like I'm gonna lose the first round. I played in open tournaments, and by open tournaments I mean with like Korean pros when I was silver, and I got wrecked
yes.
every week. But it was fun, you know.
Um,
I got to play with like Ryang and stuff. I remember because it was so funny because I would meet Ryang in the bracket so many times that he started to call me his practice partner. Like we had a whole joke running.
yes. The warm up partner.
Yes, the
maybe.
warm up. No, he
Yes.
he called me the practice partner. Okay, that wasn't my
Okay,
idea.
okay.
But
It
that's the
looks
point.
like we
Like,
may have.
just try the experience. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
losses. Like the losses are part of the learning process.
You also get to participate in the random raffle when you participate in the tournament, regardless of whether you won or lost.
Mhm.
Okay. We have looks like we have Sugar Gold versus Set next. It's
Oh, are they just starting?
it people. Yeah. They just finished Sugar Gold versus Toxin. Looks like Set is still away, so maybe they're just waiting to get the update. So Boreau has advanced to the semifinals, where he'll be waiting on either Zigor or Alain. And we have Beast winning 2-0 versus Scorpion, waiting in the other semifinals, waiting on either Sugarcoat or Set,
Okay.
which we are just about to cast. So Sugarcoat is EU. Set is Set from? Do you remember?
Set, I believe, is from Ukraine. Yes.
You might let's double check. Yes, they're both EU.
I mean, assuming they are both residing in EU.
Yeah, which is why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Ragnar ranting in the chat about links. Ragnar went to 0-2 to Alain. Is Alain a new appearance in the tournament? I don't recognize the name.
So I think that's like. Hold on. I'm gonna open my thing. I'm sure I've seen the account before. Okay, Alain is not a new appearance. And in fact, he has won a Ducklings Open before. He is a Duckling champion. Guys, I was checking if he has like an alternative name, but no.
Okay, let's switch to EU.
Okay.
Hey,
take bets.
What?
Will my server load correctly?
Shout out to the Hambone. Welcome to the chat. That is a pork chop, which we just casted. Welcome to our chat. Glad you gave Boreau a warm up. It's always nice. Look, you might still win the random raffle.
True.
Any participant who finishes the series, whether you win or lose, you get to participate. Last week in Ducklings Open, someone who lost at the first round didn't even win one map, but finished their series. They got the $5 prize.
Yeah. It also often happens in the pro tournament as well, where somebody who otherwise probably didn't have a chance to win against like a pro player, but like they do win the raffle. Okay, who do we need?
And also you also have the Ducklings Open, which is a tournament for up to Diamond League. It's an amateur tournament. It has a little of a lower bar than Master Swan Open.
I mean, it's still above 4K, but like again,
yes.
Okay, actually, a better example. You see Roxas on the bracket. You see with him. He's been playing in these tournaments for like half a year now, I think. Like, I would have to check exactly, but like, he's been here for a while, maybe a year at this point. We have to actually check. He started as a gold player, and he's just playing everything. He's playing all the amateur tournaments. He's playing all the pro tournaments as well. Like, he's there every single week in every tournament. Like, if he's not in a tournament, I'm actually surprised. So you can play in these tournaments even if you're not, you know, as high as like the highest level. It just takes, you know, the mindset to not be too discouraged by the losses, but learn from them.
My map list is not loading.
Oh.
What?
Oh, let me see.
Oh, it's up. Okay. I went back and forth for a few times until it it jogged itself loose.
Yeah. Let's just say.
No.
I just want to say from this place that I don't know what the patches have been doing lately, but over time there's more and more problems with loading things, and it's unrelated to like any actual like feature, but I have been having problems loading some things, which is concerning. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And to be fair, we both are very user interface sensitive individuals.
Yeah,
like if we click something and it's not doing what we expect, our brain is like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
it's less that, and like, for example, I was talking about before that like I've had problems logging into Asia for like the past, you know, a year or more, but now I get the same problem logging into NA sometimes. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? And
the bugs are
new bug. I found a new bug, which apparently usually happens when you have 200 people on your friend list, but I don't. Which is that sometimes the people who are online don't show up as online on your friend list. But that's, you know, that's okay, that's whatever. But if you hover on their name, you don't see their friend node, as if it's like an unrelated account. But it is that account. I've had it happen twice, and it's concerning when you're trying to make a lobby and invite the right player. Because I don't know if this is just someone who uses the same name.
So yeah, and I still get the thing every time I go to an not every time, but every now and again when I go to an A, and it asks me whether I'm the person who just logged in yesterday or the person who logged in 6 years ago.
Yeah, I don't get it, that at least.
And they are both me for some reason. But anyway.
See, okay, still, we're gonna keep ranting.
What?
Still.
Okay.
Do you remember the player Alicia?
Yes.
So Alicia has been helping Crank with the production of things, okay? And I have him on my friend list. And for whatever reason, I think on Korea, not on NA, I think on Korea, I have him on my friend list twice. I don't understand. Because on an A, I would be like, merged. Maybe it's like... No, because if it was on an A, I was like, oh yeah, it's because, you know, the C server and stuff. It's on Korea.
Wasn't there like a Korea and Asia server at some point that got merged or something?
No, Korea was not separate like that. At least not as far as I remember. Maybe it was like way back. But yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
Okay, well, speaking of things that are separate, we are at Eternity's Edge. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing Freedom House and the land of Ukraine. It is our blue Zerg. Give it up for Set.
And across the map, across the map we have our orange Zerg player from Latvia, representing Clan Devoid. It is Sugarcode, the second.
Oh, the Void is Devil's Void.
Yes.
I thought it was just the Void.
No. It's Devil's Void as opposed to Devoid, which is the other clan.
Oh, god damn it. I'm too old for this.
We see a Roach Warren.
These things are too confusing. Yes, it's an early Roach Warren from Sugar Cult. Set did go for an Evo Chamber instead.
Yeah, getting fast upgrade, but also getting range upgrades. So I guess he will be transitioning
Oh.
into roaches after.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's
Oh,
very early for the upgrade.
Maybe it helps with the queens.
Doesn't it? Like, is it that significant?
They
Yeah,
do
there's
have
the road
range.
for it. Okay. I just rarely see
Okay.
like the range upgrade started like way before the building is even put down.
No, that would be interesting because there are two builds that are kind of going in the same direction, but they're taking a different path to there. Because
Yeah.
Sugarcoat gets their Watch Warren first and then gets Zerging Speed. And Set takes the Evo Chamber first with the range upgrade and then takes a Roach Warren. So I
Hold up.
think Set's timing with Roaches might be better.
Hold on a second though. Sugarcoat is getting speed for Zerglings, not for the roaches.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Set will have Sugarcoat will have more roaches faster, but Set's roaches will come in and they'll immediately have a range upgrade.
Yeah. And Carapace was on the way as well.
Now I don't know about the carapace.
Why
How
not?
much that helps?
I
It
mean,
does help with the Zerglings, but I don't know if Set knows that they're going up against Zerglings.
I mean, regardless, if it helps if the opponent doesn't have it, right? Like your units will survive that much longer.
Yes, but if we've seen before that when it comes to roaches, it's all about the numbers and the positioning and the concave that you have.
True.
Less about the upgrades because the upgrades don't really matter all that much. They don't really give you that big of an advantage. But with the carapace does help protect against the zerglings, which are very important here because they can do some extra damage.
Yeah, but the army of Sugarcoat is now here. We have some roaches from some side. We have queens as well. As, again, the range is upgrade is finished. The carapace is about to be.
Okay, the numbers of roaches are pretty equal. They're not that different, and the set does have the queens here for transfuses and spines at the back. Sugarcoat kind of realizes, yeah, I can't punch through this just yet. So
Yeah,
he's
but-
amassing forces outside.
But he's kind of dedicated to this pressure. I mean, he is taking a third base now, so that's a fun effect, by the way, on this base. It's like it's smashed into the ground.
Yeah, it does look like it was like thrown into from
Just a
space,
meteor.
you know. Yeah, that would be a very Zerg way of building like hatcheries, right? Just throw them out from space and then they land and then start to morph into a hatchery.
See, the thing is, when I think about Zerg, I think squishy. So I don't feel like I don't.
Yeah, but they do have those. They have those drop ships that they use, right? From
Yeah,
space.
but the drop pods they
the
like
campaign?
splash and they break. Like they don't leave an impact. You know. They're more
yeah,
like,
but for the
they're more-
hatchery, you have something like a hard shell cocoon
Yeah,
that
yeah.
splashes in, and then from that it like it goes out, right?
Because like the
breaks the
pods are
shell
more
and,
like water balloons, you know.
Mhm.
But anyway.
Okay,
we
so
have a
Sugarcoat is
spire.
catching up in terms of upgrades. Set had the better upgrades, but I was kind of contained here on two bases for a while, so gonna be behind economically, and the third base coming up much later than Sugarcoat's. The Mutalisks will be able to do some harassment on the other side of the map. They'll maybe catch Sugarcoat's economy and cripple it a little bit. So that's gonna be that should work pretty nicely. I don't think Sugarcoat has a lot of anti-air there.
No, not at all.
No spores and two queens. That's it. Two queens. That's the anti-air.
Yeah, no king at the
Ouch.
third at all.
And no suspicion that Mutalisks are coming. And they are a-coming. And just about sneaking into the main base of Set. Sorry, of Sugarcoat.
Sorry, I was distracted by the third
Right.
base.
Yeah, they jump on top of the queen, and that's it for anti-air here.
Yeah.
They just munch on drones now. Oh, no, where are they going?
Focus! Focus! Set! Oh my
What?
god!
Set is expecting a lot more anti-air.
I
Oh,
think,
no.
I think he's taking them back to fight
Oh,
with this defense, but the mutas would do so much more damage over there.
no. Yes. That could have been the kill blow there, but no. Set brings them back home to defend. And
But
roaches, as we've said many times, they just ignore the mutalisks. They don't need to even bother.
dude, the thing is though that like if Set does not defend this attack, then the damage doesn't matter because his bases will be gone.
Yeah, but so is Sugarcoat.
Yeah.
Sugarcoat had nothing to defend against the mutalisks. The mutalisks could have destroyed those mineral lines.
Yeah, but my point is
Sugarcoat
that
would have
like
had nothing.
if this attack succeeds, then Sugarcoat doesn't need the economy, you know?
Yeah, but you can always delay it more, make roaches at home, use delay tactics. See, right now, Sugarcoat is losing roaches, but he just got a base, and he expanded while all of this was going on, and he lost 2 drones.
Yeah, to the 16 of Set and a hatchery on top.
When there were mutalisks in his main base with no air defenses at all, and now there are spores, there are hydralisks here. This is... eesh. Now, obviously, Seth didn't know all of that. You know, we had that
Yeah,
information. Seth didn't have that information.
To be fair, the Hydras are only now popping up, so they are like single numbers, and see, the mutas can actually clean this third base at least.
Okay, we can... focusing the hydralisks and the queens, good idea, because they're trickling in one by one. And Sugarcoat just still doesn't have the anti-air to deal with all these mutalisks. There are a handful of spores, but that's it.
Yeah, the Zerglings are helping with the spores. Roaches are trying to muster up a defense, but the mutas actually are able to deal with the small numbers.
Yes, and more queens and hydralisks die. They just cannot build up enough of a number to deal with all these mutas.
Well, the Zerglings do deal with the ground army though, so there's that.
The mutas are still... I mean, at this point they can just jump on top of the spores. We have 18 mutalisks.
Yeah, but they're low on health though. And there is a counter attack by those Zerglings on Set as well.
Okay, now here maybe you can bring them back home. You did enough damage on the other side, and mutalisks, they fly pretty fast, so we can come in, kill those Zerglings. Oh no, it has enough roaches to deal with it. Yeah. Mutas are still much better served on the other side of the map,
Okay,
preventing
what is
Sugarcoat
this?
from expanding.
What is this? It's distracting me every time I pan over it.
It's a living room in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, but why is there a god ray on it?
For lighting.
Was that where the god like conceived the world or something?
Natural sunlight. It's very
Yes.
important.
So what you're saying is that on top of the Eternity's Edge map there is a ceiling.
I mean, it makes as much sense as the Edge of Eternity.
The third base does go down entirely. The hatchery has been killed by Set. But there are so many Hydras by now.
Well, there are a lot of Hydras. Can he get snipe this base? No.
The thing is,
just
the
go to main
Hydras do
base then.
have to go on the ground, so it takes a little while for them to rotate, so Set's still trying his best to snipe something here and there.
Still doing a lot of damage. Set is getting more air upgrades.
Hydra then goes down.
Yeah, good snipe there. There are still already a lot of Hydralisks though, so that's not as detrimental as you might think.
Yeah, but no more reinforcements, so that's always good.
What's worrying me for Set is that where's the rest of the army? You need the roaches to replace all those Mutalisks. Now we do have a catastrophe of Mutalisks, 21 of them, but they are going to be less and less effective as the more Sugarcoat moves out here.
To be fair,
This is
Sugarcoat
another third
is
base that
heavily...
should go down for...
Yeah, to be fair, Sugarcoat is heavily supply box, so no reinforcements may be coming for the time being. But this is a lot of Hydras. They take the third base fairly easy. There are some roaches here to defend, but is this enough?
I don't know. This is a fuck ton of DPS from those Hydralisks. They do so much damage and they have extra range. It's kind of insane.
Hydras are
The roaches are punching through, but yeah, the DPS from the Hydralisk is pretty high. Mutalisks are coming in. They can actually clean these Hydralisks. I don't know if there are enough.
But the upgrade for the Mutas is about to finish. They have the plus +2 attack now. The drones
The
are
boys
pulled
are being
off the
pulled
line.
to distract, and the distraction is working. The Hydralisks just melting down. Set may have done it.
Sugarcoat,
They-
10
they're both-
overlords, completely supply locked. And yeah, he has no way to
14
remake
minutes
his
into the
army.
game. 14 minutes into the game, one Zerg has 3 bases, the other has 2 bases. That's
Yes.
it. They've been pummeling each other so hard this entire time.
Oh, see, I didn't even notice that. As all of this was happening, the Mutas actually destroyed the pool of Sugarcoat as well. There's no tech. Absolutely no units are coming out.
Can he even make anything? No.
No,
No.
just straight up no.
Sugarcoat can make queens, that's it.
No, he can make
Wait,
queens
can he
without
make
the
queens
pool.
without- Yeah, can't
There's
make any
no
units.
fighting units that he can make.
I think Sugarcoat just realized that because it's just now starting the spawning pool.
Eh. He was
Goddamn
also focused on the
Mutalisks.
attacking, and I guess didn't notice that the pool did go down as the Mutas were just, ravaging the base.
Now that's a catastrophe of Mutalisks.
Yeah, indeed. This queen is the last fighting unit in the army.
Yeah, Sugarcoat is just banking minerals because all he can really do is make drones.
And
Waiting for that
overlords.
spawning pool to finish.
Okay, the pool is down. But the Mutas are focusing it again. They don't even care about the spores. And yeah, Sugarcoat has nothing left.
Sugarcoat made 2 spores before that pool went down, and that's it. Yeah, this is pretty much the end here. Set has managed to do it. And Set is expanding, finally getting a 3rd base up and running.
Yeah, I mean, now he has the time to do so. The Mutas are controlling the situation across the map, so he's free to macro up as he wants.
Sugarcoat had this game with the Hydralisks on the other side of the map, but committing too much once the Mutalisks came in that was detrimental.
I feel like
Once you lose all these Hydralisks and can't make more, the Mutas just pretty much have free reign in the sky.
I almost want to say that Sugarcoat was like too focused on the attacking, as in like he was focused on like the attack wave and like focusing on what is happening with the attack and less so on the defense. Like it's like, oh, this wave is gonna finish the game kind of thing, and then the wave doesn't finish the game, and like you go again, this wave will finish the game and it doesn't end the game, and then you're in this awkward position where like you spent all these resources on all these armies and they didn't actually do what you wanted them to.
Okay, Sugarcoat getting a ninja base on the other side of the map.
Yes.
There's a Hydralisk then, so you can potentially get something done, but the income is so low at the moment. There's only 1 base saturated.
It does have a lot of gas at
Second
least,
base.
so that's useful. And now the links run in.
There we go. GG's called. And at the end, you die to a bunch of links because
Yeah.
there's just too much.
The truths are great.
Yes. Yeah. That was a fun game.
Yeah, I always said that ZVZ is the best mirror.
Yeah, I always liked it. I do like it. I mean, to be fair, when it's Link Bane, like 3 minutes into the game, and all you have is like mini heart attacks. That can get very stressful.
No, I love that.
But
I love ZVZ.
as a spectator, I love that. But
No, I love playing ZVZ as well. I think I showed you, but like for like years now, my ZVZ has always been the highest win rate. I just like
Okay,
ZVZ.
Washout is
What
going
can
to
I
be
say?
our next map. It's the ice stun. So if blue player wins, it'll be an upset. Yes. Yes, it was.
Keeping it in theme with the British. No, no, no. I'm going for the British. You know, it's like.
No, I'm going for the Stettler and Waldorf
Yeah.
laugh.
I mean, with that Muppet, like you already have a Muppet, so checks out.
Yes. Oh, right, that's right. I keep forgetting that that's my, my picture. Every time it gets me, every time because I don't see the stream on my end, I have like the bracket open so I can see what's going on. And then when I get reminded that I'm a puppet, I'm like, oh, right. I've been wondering if I should bring the puppet out of retirement
Oh.
for the casts. And then I remember that it hurts.
See,
it takes a lot of effort.
What you do is you make a stream with the puppet instead.
Yeah, I can't really do anything. I can't play a game when I'm
I've
using the
seen puppet streamers. It's just like play like, you know, the war
I
simulator.
can't do it. Me, Steel Mold, can't do it. God damn it. I can barely play video games when I don't have a puppet on my hand. SMH my hedge. Anyway, we are speaking of old people who don't play games well. We are on Washout.
Okay.
We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Ukraine. Representing Freedom House, it is our Blue Zerg, currently upon in this best of 3 series. Give it up for Set.
And across the map in the top right corner we have the orange Zerg player from Latvia representing Clan Devoid. It is Sugarcoat, the second.
No, this is the first one.
Yeah, this is the first one, but you know, like it's like part of
This is original flavor Sugarcoat.
original flavor. Okay. Yeah. What flavor is Sugarcoat?
Okay, this
other
map-
than sweet? Like
I mean,
orange?
does it really matter? It's so much sugar that it doesn't matter.
No, but it's
at
like
that
I
point.
don't know, orange Tic Tacs or something. I don't know.
Could be. That's like 95% sugar.
I haven't had Tic Tacs in years. Now I want a pack of Tic Tacs.
I also have it. I used to eat Tic Tacs. I used to have like a box of Tic Tacs with me.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Anyway.
Then I
Have some
switched to
Tac
Fisherman's
Tacs.
Friend.
Yeah, but I'm not into mint, so like not like in the candy. So. But anyway, we have the Zeggings coming up, and actually they managed to cancel the base of Sugarcoat entirely.
I mean, that might have been a good choice, you know? Oh!
We'll see.
That's a kill on that spine.
Yeah.
Ooh. Rough.
I mean, the thing is, there are more Zerglings coming, so Sugarcoat is right that he will need those resources for the defense.
Yes.
The thing is, can he master the defense, because the Bannings are already walking in.
The workers have been roughly split, so only 6 of them die, but that's quite a lot, question mark. Zerglings of Sugarcoat are all down. The spine goes down as well. Oh no. GG is called. Set comes in with a very quick cheese. And takes the series 2-0.
This is the rule of CPC. After like a 20-minute game, you get a 3-minute game. Them's the rules.
Oh no. Oh no. That was cheeky by Set there. I liked it. Okay, so Set will be moving on to face Beast in the semifinals.
But again, very nicely done there by Seth. Very well played, Vizzy. Even though we were concerned a lot of times in that game number 1, like he still got this.
We are going to cast Boreau versus Alain, I'm assuming, because they've been waiting longer.
Yes.
This Bactuna.
Bactuna? Okay.
Bactona. Bacto-NA. I typed Bactona. Dex team up. Get Boreau. Let's get Alain in this party. Kuro doesn't need to be in this party.
Hold on, I'm
Why would
clicking.
she? I'm just teasing.
Yeah, because Seth was asking if they should wait on EU because Beast is from EU, so I don't know.
I mean, they could. Yeah, they could.
On that note, we have not looked at the bracket in a while. And as you can see, we will be going now to the bottom semifinals where Boreau is waiting after defeating the thehambone that was on stream. Meanwhile, Alain, I actually don't know how to read that. Alain defeated Roxas 2-0 and then Ziger 2-0 as well, and now will be facing Boreau in the semifinals. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, Sugarcoat II defeated Toxin and was just defeated by Seth on stream. At the same time, Beast did defeat Scorpion, and now Seth vs Beast is the other semifinals, which will be played right after this.
Okay. So, Alain is from Mexico.
Yes.
So we have a bit of a Central American derby here.
Oh. And
It's gonna be a TVZ.
God, hold on. I need to check what this is. Hold on.
Alain does have the portrait for Jim
Rising.
Jim Rising, yes.
Yeah.
It was about Jim, not Jim Raynor, not Raynor. It's
Jimbo. No,
it's the wrong Jim. The wrong Jim.
enough.
The wrong Jim.
Okay. And the clan of Alain, as I just double checked, is Grand New Alliance.
Ooh.
What a name.
So the first map is going to be Sanctuary 3.
By the way,
Don't know what happened to the other two.
I just love how casting tool gets completely lost if you use the tabs out of order. And now it shows me the series in opposite directions, so just to make sure that I don't know where I am. Great. Anyway, we are in the semifinals of Master Swan Open, our monthly amateur tournament, and we are on Sanctuary 3. Over here in the bottom left corner, we have the first of our players. It is the blue Terran player from Guatemala, representing Insane Master Killer. It is Boreau.
And in the northeast corner of the map, making their debut in our tournament, I believe, all the way from the land of Mexico, it is our red Zerg representing Grand New Alliance, you said?
Yes.
Give it up for Alain.
Apparently they are a Kraken.
Maybe Alain? That would be a more like Alain. A more you know, Spanish way of pronouncing that. Alain.
I don't know if they would put that much accent on it though. I think it would be just a line, if anything.
Alain. Okay.
I don't know. But yes, as I did look up before, Alain did actually win a Duckling Open before. I do not have stats on hand right now if he played in MSO before, but he definitely did in the Duckling Open.
Pretty sure. Actually, I did find them in the player list. I forgot that I did. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Sometimes.
Look,
What?
we both idiots because I have to update at least like since a month or two. Okay.
Also, we use predictions.
Ah shit! I pressed the wrong button. Oh no!
Predictions.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Maybe
no!
we are idiots. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh,
You proved the prophecy correct,
how
Kuro.
could you?
Oh no. I was you were the hope.
Instead of
You were
instead
supposed
of
to think-
instead of
Yes.
making a new prediction, I just launched the program the second time. So I had two instances of the same program. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So
You were supposed to bring balance to the cast, Kuro.
no.
Not leaving it not leaving it in ruin and shattered in ruin. I don't remember the quote how it goes. It's a Star Wars thing.
I'll be honest. I watched part 3 once at somebody's house and I barely remember anything. Okay?
Don't you remember the 30 minutes long lava fight with lightsabers that goes on for so long?
I
that
remember that
normally
there
just
was a
zone
lava
out and
fi-
forget
lava
that it's
fight.
happening.
Look, I remember that there was a lava fight, but that's about the extent of it. Like most
Yes.
most that I know about that part is from memes.
Every time I watch that part of the movie, I zone out completely and I forget that I'm even watching. I start doing other things. And then I wake up and like, oh right, there's a movie here. Like at the end of it, when when Anakin is defeated, I'm like, oh right, there's like, yeah, there's a fight here. This is the movie. We're watching a movie.
What I'm saying, the series are better.
Yes.
The animated series. Okay. Just saying.
Did I do?
This is
I do.
this is
I
a
do-
quick plug to check out the Light VIP channel where we have the reviews of the Star Wars series.
I do like the animated. I didn't watch. I haven't watched the new seasons. I watched the old ones. I do like a lot of it, but so much of it is just trying to justify the stupidity of the movies that is
I
gets
mean,
annoying.
what can you do? Like that's the universe that we built, right? We have to work
The,
within
the,
the
the
rules
problem
of
is
the universe.
they go deep into the stupid sometimes. Like other times they're just like a really good Star Wars stories and stuff, but
Yeah, depends.
some of it is just so dumb. Did you know that the good and the evil side of the dark side of the Force are like a brother and a sister?
People? I remember that one.
Right?
Yeah.
Teenagers fighting. Yeah. Oh, that was
I remember that one.
very profound, wasn't
I
it?
remember that one.
So stupid.
Or
Oh,
rather, should I say,
no.
I remembered that one existed, and then I removed it from my memory, and now, afterwards, because there is actually a reference to it in another show, and I had to, like, read a summary of it, I'm like, I barely have any recollection of this.
So see, that's a problem. They can't even break out from the stupidity because every time they try to do something really good, they keep from being. They have to like get dragged back down to the dumb lore that was
No,
established by the prequels.
I don't think that's... See... Okay, this is not a Star Wars show, but my quick complaint is that a lot of series
Wait, there's battle cruisers. Of course, it's a Star Wars show.
Sure. But a lot of series, shows, and so on is trying to connect itself directly to the movie plotline, which is not necessary
Yeah.
because you can just tell your own story in the universe and it's fine.
Yeah,
You don't need
Yeah.
to be part of the main events always.
yeah. They
Like
just
the
can't
galaxy
fucking
is
do that.
big enough to have your own stories.
No, it isn't, apparently. They're not creative enough to make it big. They're just like creatively bankrupt. They can't do anything but make the same stuff over and over again. It's annoying.
Please.
All right. Speaking of the same stuff over and over again, Boreau is moving with Hellions, one Viking, and a battlecruiser.
This is very similar to what he did previously, you know? Like with the Hellbats and the Battlecruiser, yeah, and a bunch of Marines, like a small,
Yeah,
one group of Marine. Is that
yeah. This is
That's very grammatically correct, right? One group of Marine.
yes.
Good, good.
Alright, the Banelings waste themselves on the Hellbats, so nothing happening there. The Zerglings try to reach the Marines, but the Hellbats just destroy them. The battlecruiser is raining damage from the sky, destroying those queens. No more anti-air for you. There are Mutalisks here. Oh, yeah, but with the Viking around and the Marines on the ground, the battlecruiser is safe.
Yeah, I feel like really it's the Marines on the ground that are doing a bunch of damage. I mean, the battlecruiser will be going down eventually.
Maybe not so safe. Maybe not so safe. Okay. That is a bit of a shame losing that. Good job there by Alain. Good response. Still taking a fuck ton of damage though. Okay, so Boreau is still on 2 bases. How many do we have? A third command center? We do have a third command center already constructed, being morphed into a planetary fort. Not planetary, the other one. Orbital command. And this. Oh, although it gets cancelled. I was about to say there's a 4th base on the way, but no, there isn't.
Yeah, there's actually nothing here to deal with these mutas as they're just feasting on the workers.
There's a Widow Mine here, but it might actually kill the SCVs. Ooh, that Widow Mine almost killed so many SCVs. Oh, no.
The single marine is being dealt with easily. There are more mines on the way, but by the time they are out, there will be no mineral line left.
There are Hellions on the other side of the map killing more drones, but it looks like they get cleaned up and Boreau just doesn't have anything to deal with these Mutalisks.
Well, yeah, the mines will have, but again, every time they only kill a few mutas and they just keep going. Like, Boreau does not have the way to make units with that. He does make a single battlecruiser, so he will chase them off, but 37 SCVs went down.
Yeah, Boreau took way too much damage. Maybe with the Widow Mines and the battlecruiser, especially if it gets repaired, you can deal with the Mutalisks, but Alain has an economy to actually make more stuff. Boreau doesn't have anything other than this battlecruiser.
Yeah, like it's not so much about like
everywhere.
It's not so much about the mutas finishing the game right now. It's more that like Alain can come back from this, and Boreau will have a very hard time.
And Widow Mine gets a good Widow Mine shot there, but the battlecruiser is low in health. There is no repair coming in. And it's about to go down. Repair puppy. Ooh, the SCV is coming in clutch. There is another Widow Mine here, trying to bait those Mutalisks in. There now is a Viking as well. This is a desperate fight for Boreau to just be in the game, while Alain is just, you know, happily. Alain can sacrifice all of these Mutalisks and still have an army at the end of this.
Okay, he's running. I was like, he keeps making mutas. He's just sending more.
Okay, gonna repair this orbital command. Actually, no, Boreau does not have any money.
Yeah.
Can't even repair.
He's completely broke. Zero.
Oh, and those SCVs are mining gas. They're not even mining minerals.
Yeah, the mules are now being dropped. I mean, obviously mules cannot go into the refineries, so that's the more efficient use of them, I guess.
This is a very desperate situation for Boreau, and I don't see it happening here.
Yeah, not at this point. I mean, he's stuck on 1 base. He's about to mine out. Like, he has to rebuild all of his economy, and this is the entire army.
The only way I see this happening is if these Mutalisks happen to clump up together and they take a couple of Widow Mine shots at the right time, so that they're very low in health, and the battlecruiser and the Viking can kill them, and somehow Boreau manages to do damage on the other side of the map, enough to destroy the economy of Alain. Maybe there's a chance, but this is you have to be lucky. I don't know, 5 times out of 5 in order for that to happen. And Alain needs to be asleep on the keyboard.
Yeah, not with a Zerg that actually has a growing economy. I don't think it's happening.
And baiting into the Widow Mine shots. Ooh, the Widowlists take 1 Widow Mine shot. They do take that orbital command though.
Yeah, and again, I mean, even if this army falls, like, Alain can just make it. He has the economy going.
The battlecruiser jumps away, but everything else dies. There's enough to repair the battlecruiser, but Alain can just keep on the pressure. There's just nothing stopping it. The Zerglings are in. They're in the mineral line. The battlecruiser will go down. GG will played. Alain will take game number 1. I like the response there, but having those Mutalisks really early on really saved Alain. Because without those Mutalisks, Boreau's attack with the battlecruiser and the Marines and the Hellbats would have been just devastating.
Yeah, like the Mutas definitely were a core part of the defense there, and they did so much damage afterwards, as they were basically not contested. So yeah, definitely, very nice.
I forgot to look at how many. I forgot to look at how many Mutalisks died. That would have been a nice statistic to have.
Like a few, but not as many as you would think. Like the Widow Mines did connect with quite a few Mutas, but they didn't kill that many.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see what the next map is going to be. And is Boreau's choice. Rainfall. Rainfall keep dropping on my heads. That doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Try not for me. I don't remember the words of the rest of the song.
See, here's a funny thing. Every time you sing this, I'm just reminded of like every Polish song about rain. I'm like, we have quite a few.
Every language has songs about rain.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, maybe not. There are countries where rain is very rare occurrence.
No, that's why
So
they have songs about rain. There's all the more reason to have songs about rain, just in a different context.
Maybe for some it's like, I'm singing in the rain. For countries that don't have rain, it's like, oh shit, it's raining!
No, it's rather the other way, where it's like give us the rain kind of thing, you know?
Yes.
Like pray, bless us
Bless
with
the
the giving of rain. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I mean. Like just I assume there are still songs about rain. They just in different context.
Well, to be fair, it rains a lot in Africa, so I don't know.
Depends which part, I guess.
I don't know if that. Yeah. For most of Africa, it's very rainy. Anyway, speaking of rain, we are on rainfall, where rain, as you can see, falls. In the southeast corner of the map, all of the way from the land of Guatemala, current reigning Master Swan Open champion, representing Insane Master Killer, it is our Red Terran, Boreau.
By the way, is it me or did they switch colors?
Maybe.
Anyway,
I don't.
in the top left corner we have
I don't remember the previous game.
We have his Zeke opponent from Mexico, representing Grand New Alliance.
Alliance.
What have you done to me? It is Alain.
The Alliance.
I hate
The
it.
All-in Alliance. The All-in Alliance.
The Alien All-in Alliance of Alain?
The Alien All-in Alliance of Alliance. Alliance Alien All-in Alliance.
Oh god.
There we go.
I hate every second of that.
You have to somehow get Ice Stun in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, I'm sure Iceland could come up with a better one.
Oh, let me drink my tea. My
Is
tea
it Elke?
lukewarm, but it's still here. No, it's a different blend, black tea.
Oh yeah,
Japanese one.
I checked what my black tea was. It was strawberry, apricot, papaya, and pineapple. That was the blend.
Ah. Apple, pineapple, apple pen.
Yes, yes, exactly. Whatever he said.
Um. Yeah, I did put some honey in it because my throat is a little bit scratchy today,
Ah.
so I got myself a little bit of a throat coat. It's good though. I'm not too bad. That doesn't look like I'm going into full on, flu or anything.
Yeah. I guess you have not yet complained today about being old because I already did. So, it's your turn.
What do you mean? I started the tournament as an old man.
Yeah, but you didn't complain about being old, Two
It's-
different things.
I think it comes in with the territory.
Uh-huh.
I think there's the old man accent. It brings in the complaining, right?
Okay, question.
Yes.
Because British people will tell you that they are known for complaining, right?
Yes.
But Polish people will also tell you that they are known for complaining. It's just every nation just known for complaining.
It's almost as if everyone complains all the time.
But like, does every nation think that about themselves?
Yes, every nation thinks that they've invented the barbecue as well. We all do that. We all put a bunch of coals in a thing and put meat on it. We all do that. Everyone does
No,
that.
I don't think Poland claims the invention of that.
No nation invented this. No, but every time there's like some holiday or specific like thing where some day in the year where you have sunshine and everyone goes out and starts barbecuing, and it's like this is a very Polish thing to do.
Oh no, yeah.
No,
that is true.
Everyone does
that. That is true.
No, everyone does that.
Like barbecues are big in Poland, like the entire summer. The entire summer, spring.
Yeah, it's everywhere. We all burn meats on stuff. We did it for hundreds of thousands of years. It's fine. No nation invented this.
Well, someone probably invented it, but
well, no nation. This
I don't think it was
predates
very
the concept
specific.
of nations.
It was more like specific techniques, maybe.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but you have different like, spice mixes, different like stuff,
Yeah, but even then, most of the spices were traded between nations for thousands of years, so it's all like mixed in together. So, yeah, it's like we're all pretty much the same. It's all cosmetic differences. Speaking of cosmetic differences, these Hellions, they almost rearranged that queen's face, but okay, they did.
Yeah, they do focus that queen. They don't quite find too many drones here, as this base was still quite fresh, but they do find that queen, as you said, but at the same time we have roaches across the map. They almost deal with this bunker. It's burning.
Yeah, but there are cyclones and Hellions at the back. There's even Craig the Marine here. The bunker does go down. There's no repair, but 2 more cyclones are on the way. Alain backs away, has to back away to deal with those Hellions sneaking in.
Yeah, they go into the natural.
15 dead workers, not SCVs, the other ones.
Yeah, and they move into the main base. There's nothing to stop these Hellions actually, and the drones are going down. There are some roaches popping out, but just a few of them, and 18 workers does go down. At the same time, the roaches are still trying to break this wall, but it's mostly Ravagers here.
But this light mech army is pretty maneuverable. They use Boreau is using the lock-ons to lock onto units and back away and kite them, or just push forward with the Marines. Why not? We got the firepower.
Yeah, and not only is this attack stalled, but it looks like Boreau will be trying to counter-attack. I mean, we'll see if that works. So speaking of, I just noticed that I did this round.
I like this. I find it funny that the Marines were tanking for the Hellions and Cyclones. You would usually do that a different way, but here it actually works.
Like we know which one is the more important in the Terran army.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think the Hellion drivers are like even crazier than Marines in terms of
I
how
mean,
expendable they are.
probably. My point being, the machinery costs more, you know?
Yes, yes,
I think that's really how they judge that. Anyway, we have Lynx coming in. They actually managed to go across the wall, but that's a nice split in the army by the Terran as the roaches are still fended off.
yeah. The workers come in to plug up the wall, and they do provide a good distraction. GG is called. Boreau will even up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1.
Yeah, very nicely done there by Boreau. He almost used like the depots as a force field to split the army. That was actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have ourselves a series. Poor, poor Beast, still waiting.
Yeah,
He's waiting in the other semi-final.
this has been there for a while.
I mean, to be fair, I think Boreau was waiting. No, actually, Beast was waiting longer. I think Beast was waiting for since before we finished Boreau versus the Hambone. But we finally saw the Ravager thingy today.
Good.
I was expecting to see a lot more of it, but here it is. At Eternity's Edge. It's going to be our next map.
By the way, can we just rename this map to Eternity's Edge?
No, at Eternity's Edge.
Okay.
No, Eternity's Edge. That's its Twitter name. At is just the
Okay,
prefix.
I see.
Yes, I made a 15-year-old joke. Not a joke that a 15-year-old would make, like a joke that would have landed 15 years ago is what I meant. Your silence says a lot.
I was surprised if I told you that I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
No, I thought you were just letting me die in silence for my dumb
No, I was
jokes.
like, yeah. I nodded and I just like, and my brain just shut down. I was like, stare at the wall.
No, no, fair enough. Fair enough. It proved to be the funnier response. Speaking of the funnier response, we are at Eternity's Edge, which can't possibly exist. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Guatemala, representing Insane Master Killer, current reigning Master Swan Open champion, our Red Terran, currently sideways 1-1 in the series. Give it up for Boreau.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is coming from Mexico and representing Grand New Alliance. I can say that word. Can. It is Alain.
Alliance.
Oh yeah, we need to get alignment in there somewhere. I hate the English language. I hate it.
I already forgot what was the name of it. Alliance, Alien Aligned Alien Alliance. There we go.
Shaking my head.
Sunuka Suri's signature Mutalisk switch. Remember that? No, yeah, I can still say that. We have a bunch of alliterations here. What was the purple Polish Protoss one?
Purple Polish Protoss player.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even remember who was that player.
I mean, it was many of them at the time.
No, it was a specific one that we did that one with. Puppy, I think. No, not Puppy.
It was the joke.
Puppy is a Polish.
Yeah,
Polish
Puppy
player,
is a
right?
Polish. But that was the joke that whenever Iba would play Protoss, Light would call him Polish or something.
Mm.
Just for the alliteration, I guess.
Because all the Polish are Polish.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently.
By default. That makes sense.
What's this?
Checks out. Looks like a bunch of tablets circling stone thingy.
But they have like markings like a train track. You know, when it tells you to
Yeah.
like connect to the
Maybe that's how
electricity.
you read it. It like displays one letter every time.
But it's the same letter. Oh yeah, there's the room. Time to get distracted by the room. Why is the god rays
right.
going at the room?
For natural lighting, group. We discussed this.
And why is it
a
specifically on
library.
this room? Like, why
It's
is
a
this room
library
important?
for reading. Because it's a library. You need to read. You need to be able to read there.
What is the thing in the middle? It's like a
You sit
flower
there in the chair, and the god ray lights up your book. See, it aligns perfectly.
Ah, okay, so this is just a lighting system for reading. I see. Well, makes sense now.
No, you should have said that's not Align's base, but never mind. See,
Yeah,
it lines up
flowers.
perfectly. It lights up the flower and the book that you're reading when you're sitting on the chair. It's just a reading nook group. Don't you even know?
It's just so.
You're not even a cool nerd.
I'm
You
not
don't
a
even
cool
have
nerd.
a reading nook.
No, I'm not a cool nerd. I will have you know that I got a book that I specifically requested that someone gets for me because it's not available in Polish bookstores. And I've been taking it with me everywhere in the hopes to read it. And I've been traveling with it for like 3 years. And I have read like 2 pages.
Well, at least you have hope.
Yeah, I have hope. That's really the thing. I have hope that I will actually read it eventually. No, sorry, I think I read like 4 pages actually. My bad. I think I started the first chapter.
I'm like, oh, that's so much better. That's 100% better.
Yeah. No, because the first 2 pages are like the summary of previous events.
That's
So I
double.
actually got
That's
into
double.
the chapter.
I like how you presented it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I read 4 pages.
So I was saying I'm not a cool
Yeah,
nerd
oh, right.
because I'm not like a big reader. I wouldn't say.
To be fair, I've stopped reading a long time ago. I got, you know, I still try to read every now and again, but like, I read a bunch of books and I was like, yeah, you know what? It's kind of boring. I don't mind.
See, for me, it's just that like I rarely have the time to like sit down and do something that's not on the computer.
Well, no, I have the time, and I do like lying in bed and reading. It's very nice and comfy.
Yeah, by the time I'm in
But-
bed, I'm like, oh, I only have like 4 hours to sleep, and then I have to wake up.
Mm.
That's my.
Anyway, Boreau is going for the same strategy here.
Yeah, and once again we have mutas on the other
Or-
side as well. Well, we don't have them
Okay.
yet, but you know.
They are on the way. Let's see if this strategy works this time. That Boreau is a little more prepared for that Muta strike. Looks like Alain will get a good scout on what's a-coming. Confirms the battle cruiser here.
Well, he doesn't
well,
quite
actually,
see the fusion car, but he does see the tech lab has Starport doing something, so it's either BCs
Yeah.
or Banshees, right?
And 8 Mutalisks are on the way. 9
do you
Mutalisks
need-
are on the way.
Do you need the tech lab for the Banshee?
Yes. You do need a tech club for Banshee. And for Battle Cruiser.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think.
Well, some mutas
All
are
the
getting
others-
sniped by this Viking, so there's that.
Wait, does Liberator need a? No, you can make double
Yeah, you
Liberator
can make
with
that.
a. Yeah, with a reactor. Okay, here comes the Terran army. The Banelings splash on the
Yeah,
Hellbats.
but they do connect with
The
a lot of the
Marine.
Hellbats. Look at that. Like, not that
Yes,
many of them are left.
there are still some left, enough to deal with the Zerglings, but the Banelings managed to reach the Marines. There's not a lot of anti-air here for the Terran. The Mutalisks are doing the damage. The Battlecruiser will go down. Oh no, it worked again.
I would even argue it worked better than last time.
Yes.
Because there were a lot more connections of the Banelings and Hellbats. So actually, like, there's some ground army left over as well.
Yeah, they cleaned up much faster, and now there's Mutalisks and Zerglings right here at the front. Mutalisks are trying to create openings for the Zerglings to swarm into the base, delay that turret from being constructed. There is a Viking out. Alain can actually jump on top of this Viking and actually
Yeah,
destroy
he
it.
can totally just snipe that Viking.
There are Widow Mines now.
Okay, Travis. God damn it.
Book your travel.
Oh, the Widow Mines. Okay, good speed, good speed.
Well, yeah, good splits there by Alain. The Widow Mines have been depleted. Oh, the wall is not a wall!
Yeah, but there's
Okay, the
still
wall
Widow
is a
Mines
wall.
there. A few
But
seconds
now
to
there's
make
a
it travel.
Thor. The Thor can deal with the Mutalisks. I like this adaptation.
However, Alain is also adapting, I must say. And he is going for a Roach Warren. He's not adapting, he's not Protoss.
Yes.
Cannot fight.
Now, I don't know about the land because Alain is going Roaches against a mech heavy Boreau.
True.
Because Boreau is committing to the Thors. Now, should be noted, is still on 2 base economy, so that's, it's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, I'm more thinking like,
But it will.
how do Thors do against Roaches? Because like tanks are obviously there, but like Thors?
Alone they do horribly. In small numbers. But if you have a whole bunch of them and tanks and a few Hellbats at the front to distract the Roaches, they do fantastically well. Because they do a lot of damage, and they have a pretty quick firepower, and they're a lot more mobile than tanks.
Anyway, it looks like our Zerg player will be switching to Roach Hydra. Although not giving up on the melee upgrades, so the Zerglings will still be present.
Well, you kind of have to have some Zerglings, right? Even if they're just there to tank the first wave, or I won't say tank because they usually get destroyed by the first wave. Even just to distract, to take the first volleys from the tanks and the Thors, so that the Roaches can get in there.
You mean they are there to tank the tanks?
Thanks. What are you doing?
That was pretty
breaking
funny.
I was like, why are you shooting?
Yeah, that looked funny.
It looks like it's painting. It looks like it's painting the tank.
Yeah.
Boreau, hello.
It's burning it.
Blue flame?
The
Okay.
tank,
No,
okay?
no, that's not blue flame. That's +2 weapon upgrade.
Yeah.
Boreau forgot the blue flame again.
Well, in the meantime, the Roach army is on the move with the Mutas to help.
Oh, with mine shots. I don't know even know if that's connected. The Thor is absolutely destroyed those Mutas.
I know you saw that on your screen, but that Muta fell apart and part of the Muta hit the Thor. But anyway, the Zerg army is now moving in, sniping the tanks with the Mutas. The Thor is very low as well, and the Roaches are destroying the wall. There's not that much army left over, and the tanks still stand.
The Mutalisks all go down to the turrets that are left over here, and the Zerg has to back away with the tank left over and the Hellbats on the ground. There's just no way to break that wall.
I mean, this was quite costly for both sides, really, but the Zerg definitely lost more over there. Like, the entire army, almost the entire army went down, while on the Terran side, 1 tank, 2 Thors, a few, you know, a Hellbat. So not that bad overall.
The big problem here is that the Terran is still on 2 bases and going with a very expensive unit composition, now moving out and being pushed back away. This Zerg army is about to get destroyed if it takes on all of these tank volleys. The problem is that Boreau is still contained in 2 bases.
And it's kind of the thing that, like, as like, if Boreau moves out of his base, like, Alain is actually able to you know, get his damage done. Like, look at him, getting those CCs there is great win. But he cannot attack into the base itself. Like, the defensive setup for Boreau is very good.
Killing another one of these command centers here, built for SimCity purposes. But the Hydralisks are moving into tank range. The Biles kind of miss everything. Only one of them actually hit a tank. But Boreau is still contained. This is still a big problem for the Terran. He has the better composition, but it doesn't have the economy to sustain it.
Yeah, and in the meantime,
he can't break out.
In the meantime, Alain is taking more bases, you know, building up his economy. So it's kind of like it's hard for him. Oh, actually, he's trying to break into this base, and actually has a lot of roaches here. Some biases connect with the tanks as well.
Yeah, catching Boreau a little bit by surprise. The positioning is not ideal, and the roaches get in there. This might be the end. I don't know if Boreau can actually mount a defense here strong enough for all these roaches. GG, well played, and Alain takes the series 2-1 and will be our first finalist of the day, taking out the reigning champion.
Very nicely done.
Very nicely done. I did like Boreau's composition there, but getting stuck on those 2 bases for so long was just it was just too much. He just couldn't break. Every time he tried to break out, it just failed. If he had been able to set up a 3rd base, it would have been in a fantastic position, but he just couldn't get the big, frightening mech army into that position.
Yeah, like it was very difficult for Alain to like break actually into the base, but like everything outside of Boreau's bases was just free game, you know? Like every time the units moved out of the defensive setup, like they would be getting sniped by the Zerg. So like on one hand, like it was a nice defensive setup for Boreau, but like without being able to expand, like, you know, eventually you need those expansions. You need to move.
Yeah. It's just stuck on in that situation for far too long, and it just could not work. All right, we have switched to EU. Can you see the Set and Beast? Okay, so let's get them in party. First map is Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Shout out to Captain Fish, doing well in that local tournament. Okay. Oh, Beast is Protoss. Okay, I was about to say, are we going to? I was about to say, do we have any Protoss in this tournament? And then I remembered Beast is in fact Protoss. Say.
I also say. Let's see.
Are you making fun of me?
Look, once in a while I can do that. You always make fun of me. Look,
ridiculous.
Should I?
This is ridiculous.
Should I remind
This is ridiculous.
Should I remind you of the blue butterfly?
The blue butterfly, yes. Damn it, where do I have that clip? I don't have it bookmarked. I'm gonna have to scroll in my clips all the way down to find it. The blue butterfly. Oh no, it's on in your Discord.
It's on my Discord, yes. Like at that point, you know that the brain is just not there. The brain is gone.
Okay, I'm going to take this time to go and find it. Where is your clip channel?
For the context, for those who only watch the CranKy Ducklings channel, on our personal channel, we were playing through Divinity Original Sin 2 with, I was playing with Light and Yaku, with Yakuzaku. And towards the end of the stream, after like 5 hours of streaming or something, words had no meaning anymore. Anyway, we are
Okay,
here in
you
our
don't have to explain, there's a clip.
Yeah, there is a clip. But anyway, we are now in the semi-finals, the top semi-final of the Master Swan Open number 105. And we are on Sanctuary 3 once again, where in the bottom left corner we have our blue Protoss player from Austria, representing Vanguard. It is Beast.
And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Ukraine, representing Freedom House, it is our red Zerg. Give it up for Set. Ready, go.
Yes. See, you think set ready go, I think game set match.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that, yeah. I think I did that. I think we did both jokes at some point.
We did.
Already. I'm pretty
We
sure.
definitely did. Okay, block on the hatchery from Beast.
Yeah, so I think we did confirm that Set is named after the Egyptian god, right?
Ah, yeah, I think we did. It's just that, like in English, it's spelled with an H, I believe.
Yes. Although I think originally it's just a Set without the H.
The interesting pool location all the way on the edge. Some players do that, but I'm too scared to do this because, like, if any drop comes in, like the pool is just lost. It's gone. So I'm
yes,
not confident
but
enough to do this.
But it's also there to spot any sneaky pylons. You kind of have to have it there. Otherwise, you'll have probes in your base. The unwanted probe in your base.
I mean, they could still hide here.
Yeah, but it will be a lot more difficult to sneak in when there's full vision between the ramp and that location.
Anyway, we have our first Protoss for today, as you said, and we are starting with a Stargate.
Which we did see previously, right? That a lot of Protoss go Stargate first now.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
Like really quick into
is
Stargate.
popular.
Getting a bunch of adepts to scout and do some harassment, but then move straight into into Void Ray.
Did you know?
Or a couple of... Yes, what?
Did you know that adepts were slightly buffed this patch? This hotfix patch.
In what fashion?
In the sense that they get, instead of +1/+1 with every upgrade, they get +2. So it's like a minimal stats difference, but I mean, we'll see if that's impactful.
You mean the units that are rarely even used by the point you add plus weapon upgrades?
Yeah.
It's like, unless you go mass adepts, this is meaningless. It's like buffing Reapers when you get like +3 weapons. It's like, who cares? By the time you have +3 weapons, you don't have any Reapers.
Yeah. But I'm curious like what kind of impact it has, because it doesn't sound like a big change. Oh, actually this Orca find a few fresh drones here.
Maybe if you get it in conjunction with glaives.
Yeah, like that's the kind of build I'm thinking, where you just get forge and glaives.
can you? I don't think it lets you one-shot drones or something at that point, right?
No, I don't think that's big enough. Right? Because you still need.
I think with glaives makes you two-shot drones.
Yeah, I think so.
I think like what +1 damage doesn't really make that difference. Or +2 even. Oh, there's a cancel. This is a cancel and not a kill. There's a kill on that probe. It's nice. More adepts being warped in to defend.
And we do have
glaives
glaives?
from the way. Let's see if that makes a difference. We only need +1 weapons to confirm.
Well, we don't have a forge, do we? We don't.
No.
So, you want them?
But Set is going with roaches, which is a good answer to the adepts, usually.
And hydras, for good measure.
Yes. Do love me some hydralisks. My favorite Zerg unit.
I do
So
like them as
cool.
well. They
look really cool. They got it's just so exciting to watch.
I've been playing a lot of like Link Brain Hydra in general over the last few years. Not because of it being good or anything, but just because I enjoy it. Because it's more dynamic than like Roach Hydra or anything.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it. That's it. And so that's the thing. Nobody stops you from playing the way you enjoy it. Unless you want, like, you know, get results in tournaments and stuff.
I mean, losing stops you.
Yeah, but that's
the way you want to play
if,
it makes
if
you
you're
lose
not
games all the
trying
time.
to like be competitive, then losing doesn't matter.
Ah, yes. See how many adepts is this? Look how many adepts he took to kill a queen.
Yeah, like they are not very. They are versus light, okay?
Yeah, and again the roaches do so well against them, but you need more roaches than this.
Yeah, there's not quite enough numbers here, and this entire third base is being, you know, the drones, they're hiding. Wait, hold on. Are they actually? No, you can see them. I was like, does this grass actually act as vision blocker? But no. Okay.
No, it doesn't. That would be an interesting
That would be fun, actually.
map design, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's starting to get some worker kills here, but more roaches are coming in, and these adepts are starting to dwindle in numbers. The roaches are Set is doing a pretty good job of focus firing those adepts and whittling them down. Now Set is supply blocked and does need to remake some units. Does have a decent army on his side.
Meanwhile, we have Storm on the way, Blink as well for the Protoss. So, taking up, you know, getting ready for the next wave. And our Zerg player is getting upgrades.
And Blinkstalker is much better against the roaches than the adepts.
Yeah, probably.
Plus the Storm, really good against the Hydralisks.
Yeah, this is not quite enough Zerg numbers here to fight against Beast. And yeah, this army is getting destroyed.
Now, Set is now economically super behind. Beast has doubled the worker count. What did I say? No problem with those nowadays.
Anyway.
Because Beast did say at the start that
yes,
Protoss is
Protoss
broken
is
or
weak.
something.
That like Protoss is weak
Protoss
nowadays.
is
But so look, there will be some banter going on, okay?
Okay, Beast is saying some fighting words here. Toss's worst race at the moment and Zerg Imba. It's your execution. Rorschach is going to be our next map. Okay. Let's see. Everybody's ready. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Said he's saying, yeah, I knew there was adepts. Well, I guess Seth wasn't expecting the stalkers there.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think we even seen the storm, right?
No. Storm did not
Storm
come
didn't
into
even come
play.
into play. So Beast even had that in his back pocket. My tea is cold, but it's still very sweet and tangy. Not tangy.
Dang.
Because I
I still don't.
put some lemon in it and some herbs like spearmint and
Okay.
aloysia verbena and ginger. It's got
That's very
a little
fancy of
zest.
you.
Zest, not tangy. Zesty. Zesty is what
That's
it
very
is.
fancy of you.
Yeah, it's usually what I do when my throat is a little bit scratchy, and then I add honey, so it get like a little sweet syrupy throat coat feeling, sensation
Okay,
feeling.
question. Do you ever get
Yes.
tea with milk?
No, I don't drink milk pretty much ever.
Okay. Because that is
Nothing against it. I just haven't done it in
no,
a long
because this
time.
is kind of like considered at least to my experience, like it's kind of considered like also like a medicine thing, where like as a kid when I would have sick throat, like my grandma would make tea with honey and milk, and that was like as like a medicine kind of thing.
Yeah, I suppose it helps. You get that greasy from the greasy fats from the milk.
Yeah.
And the sweetness, it helps. Anyway, we are on Rorschach, the map that looks like two bears high-fiving. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Austria, representing Team Vanguard. Give it up for our blue Protoss, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series, the Beast.
And across the map, on the left side of Rorschach, we have his opponent. It is the Red Zerg player from Ukraine, representing Freedom House. It is Set. Also, the map looks like a trash panda, okay? It's
Yeah.
It
Two
is a
Bears Eye
raccoon.
Fiving is a Fallout New Vegas reference.
Yeah, I never played Fallout,
Right,
so I
at the
wouldn't
beginning
know.
of the game, your character creation is a doctor giving you like a test, and it shows you a Rorschach text that looks like two bears high fiving. Yeah, yes, I see. Cybernetic score.
No!
It's a Protoss building. You
It's
can
not!
make it.
It's not on the mark! The pylon! It's not on the mark!
Let the man cook.
It doesn't really matter. But it's the mark. For those wondering, the mark is there, so you can make an optimal wall with your pylon.
Says whomst.
I mean, definitely not Hero. I feel like Hero almost like, I don't want to say it's spiteful, but like he very often just puts it right next to the marks, and it's funny every time.
I mean, all you need to do is get another gateway there, and the wall is
Yeah.
complete.
Like it still
And
works.
it
I'm just
gives you
memeing.
like a nice concave. Okay. We do have a Stargate first as well. Not first, an early Stargate.
Yeah.
With some scouting adepts for good measure. I noticed that usually the timing is you wait for 2 adepts, right? For
Yes.
the scouts so that you can get you can snipe workers. But here I've noticed that it's always like it's the 1 adept.
Well, one adept like finishes faster, so you just send it to scout purely.
Yeah.
But then when you get 2 adepts, you actually try to do damage.
And oh, here's the void ray. We didn't see it in the previous game, unless I've forgotten.
We did, but the void ray was purely just to like hand overlords and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I completely missed that the
Was
previous game.
not really part of an army.
Did you hear they're mastering New Vegas? Guy stun. Please. It's going to suck. Stop it. All the remasters suck. Stop having hope.
I heard Final Fantasy Remaster was okay.
Especially when it comes to Bethesda. Stop having hope. Haven't you learned yet? Come to the old side like me. God damn it. I've seen so many of my favorite game developers just die in flames over the years. I don't have hope anymore. I don't care. They're even making a New Vegas sequel. I don't care. I don't even want to play it. I know it's going to suck. There's no way it's not going to suck.
Yeah. Have 1% of faith still, Mods. You never know what may surprise you. Just 1%, but you know, it's there.
Man. I'll wait for the 10 years of development that it's going to take and all the extra hype, and then I'm going to see it, and then I'm going to go, well, do I play it or do I don't? And that's when I'll make my decision.
That's fine.
At the moment, really don't care. The last Fallout I played was Fallout 4.
Speaking of remasters, can we remaster KOTOR, please? Because
I've never actually played those games.
I started recently, but like you can very much feel that the controls are quite archaic. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would like a remaster purely for like the technical reasons to just improve, you know, UI and stuff.
Yeah, but you know they won't do that. They spend most of the time doing
yeah.
improving graphics and then breaking everything else in the game.
I mean, I assume that there are probably like mods for that and stuff, but I never had the patience for mods.
It depends on I like to use mods, but it depends on how easy it is to mod a game and how available mods are. Because I like to at some point create my own mods for games, just so I can learn more about how the game is made and you know the mechanics of it. So I think I made a small mod for New Vegas. I made a small mod for Skyrim. Like just a bunch of like items and stuff. And then I made some mods for Stellaris.
Of course.
And I made some for Star Sector. I made some sheep mods for Star Sector. But then you actually have a tool for creating those, so you know, like a specialized tool. So it's really fun. All right, speaking of fun, Beast is pushing in with those stalkers. Yeah, we have like 5 minutes of quiet in this game. But this time, this is set with hydralisks and roaches. The stalkers don't really stand much of a chance here. The Arabs do manage to sneak into the main base, so they're going to kill a few workers, but not too much.
And not so much, at least that did provide a little bit of a distraction, but Beast decides not to push this farther as he sees there is an opposition.
Okay, Set is moving out on the map. There's not a lot of creep spread on the map.
No.
These units don't they don't move fast off creep. Storm is finished. There are 3 High Templars charging up their energy. There are some Stasis wards.
Or not. The High Templars are going down. Only one of them survived.
Oh no. Oh, the storm didn't even storm.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of stalkers here and the cannons and shield batteries, so this is not a very breakable position.
The shield batteries are depleted though, so they
can recharge though.
Yeah, they have time to recharge now.
Okay, denying that 4th base is big. Set, oh, but there's a storm. And now Set is like, uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, rotating around for a bigger opening here for the Zerg. Oh, actually the army is on the low ground for the Protoss, but big Stasis ward.
By the way, what happened with that first Stasis ward? Was it just like...
No, the Oracle never made it.
Or what?
The Oracle never made it. It was
it was
planned.
being... Oh, I was like, why isn't it triggering?
Yeah, the Oracle was going to make it, but it was sniped by the Hydras.
Ah.
We've
No, I
had
don't
that
want to play Caravan. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, Set is still bringing reinforcements across the map, so there is a chance to overwhelm Beast here. The wall is no longer a wall. Zerglings can easily sneak in.
The thing is, the reinforcements are Zerglings mostly. Like he's not really reinforcing the Hydras. The Roaches, there's some on the way, but only a few. And Zerglings alone, I don't think can quite break this Protoss defense.
There is some good denial of that fourth base of Beast, but actually it's no longer being denied, and Set has not gotten a fourth base of their own, so this is putting the Zerg quite behind, despite the pressure on the Protoss on this side of the map.
Yeah, for a second I thought that Set will try to surround his army, but he decides against it. Consolidates the army in the middle of the map.
Storm kind of prevents that, doesn't it?
So...
Because whatever position you want to be in, Storm will just make sure you don't want to be there, right? Mm-hmm. It's a very powerful zoning tool. Yeah. Whew. How much damage? It just got all the Zerglings to be half health with one Storm. Okay, trying to deny this base again, the fourth base of Beast, but Beast is enough to defend here. And it might even nibble at the Set's army. Set is losing a lot of units. And this is not a good trade for someone who's very economically behind at the moment. And there's a backstab by Beast on the third base of Set at the moment.
Oh yeah, Set
a handful of charge lots.
Oh, looks like
Mothership on the way.
Set tries to get into this natural base. I mean, there are cannons there for defense as well as shield batteries. The main army comes from behind as well. And I don't think he can get much done. At least he does supply block Beast, so there's that.
Supply block, but Beast is already way ahead in supply anyway. And these Hydralisks, they're trying to fight the army instead of maybe should be diving into the mineral line, try and get some damage. Never mind, GG is called. And Beast proves that Protoss is not washed.
We're not on washout though.
Yes, but it started on, yeah, it's, I don't know. Yeah, that's washout was the last series. Damn it, why weren't we on washout? I had a good joke. Anyway, we now have our finalists. It's going to be Alain versus Beast. Will be our grand finals.
Indeed.
But before then, we are going to take a short break, after which we will have our random raffle for the day. So stick around. Maybe take this time to check out our Patreon page and maybe support us with some monetary values. For all the benefits that you get from it, right? Yeah? Yeah? Exclamation point Patreon in chat? Yeah? And go there? Yeah? Yeah? Something to do during the break? Yeah? Yeah?
Uh-huh. Not suggesting anything.
Wink, wink.
But...
Not suggesting anything, but wink, wink.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 5 minutes, is what I'm trying to say. Bye!
Stay tuned. Welcome back to Master Swan Open 105, our monthly amateur tournament up to 4.7k MMR. So the lower masters or the middle masters, I'll have to check how the MMR goes nowadays.
47 MMR.
47, yes, just 47. So if you're above bronze, just can play. Sorry. I don't even know what MMR there is in bronze. Like, can you be below like 1000 MMR? Like, is that even a thing? Like, I think the game starts.
I mean, I'm at 0 MMR, so yes.
No, because you're not ranked. That doesn't count. I mean, if you get ranked, okay. Like, what is the lowest MMR possible you can get when you get ranked?
I've never checked.
Maybe it's time for you to do so because you don't ladder. Like we would actually get the true answer.
Like, how brain dead do you have to be
Oh, no.
to have one MMR?
No, it's just like most ranking systems just start you at a certain like number and then like
Yes,
it goes
yes.
up or down. So I just wonder what the lowest possible MMR is. But anyway, we are here getting ready for the finals. But before we go to the finals, there's something else that we have to do.
We have the random raffle. If you participate in our tournaments and you finish at least one series, doesn't matter if you win or lose, just finish one series, you get to participate in the random raffle for that tournament. The prize for which is $5. Everyone is eligible today, I think. I don't believe we have any walkaways. Yeah, everyone plays. Everyone has a chance. So, without further ado, Kuro, do the random raffle.
So today, in our random raffle, the winner is... Drumroll. Boreau.
Drum roll. Boreau.
Congratulations to Boreau on winning the random raffle. So, you know, we could see Boreau in the semi-finals. So, he was right there in the semi-final. Didn't quite make it to the final, but definitely played a good series there. So, that will be going, the $5 will be going to him. So, Boreau, don't forget to join the match arena. And with that, without further ado, we are ready for our final.
Beast is, is joking. One base all in as always.
Uh,
Uh,
on Fear and Faith?
yes.
Hmm.
Yes. This is a force spawn map, right?
Yes.
No, not it. Well, you do have the worker monorails, right?
Yes.
The tubes.
Did
So
you see?
It's still possibly a good cheese map.
I guess with Protoss, yeah, you could do some funky stuff. But did you see?
Sorry?
Okay, never mind. We'll get
What?
to it. But we are now in the
Okay.
finals. Huh?
On fear and faith. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Austria. Representing Team Vanguard, it is our orange Protoss. Give it up for the Beast.
And across the map in the top left corner of the map, we have his opponent. It is the blue Zerg player from Mexico, playing for Grand New Alliance. It is Alain.
Yep, Alain does not have to answer that.
He does not. Just get a scout.
Not.
Don't get
Gotta
baited.
scout, gotta use your scout powers. They still don't use the tube. I don't think they know about the tubes.
Spawn in Mexico.
Spawn in Mexico.
Good one.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean, correct. I guess.
The perfect answer. Hey, Boreau Gamer. Hello in chat there. Yes, you won the raffle.
I'm so happy. That's good. See,
Hashtag
no
rigged
one.
raffle, yes.
No one will beat the happiness of Bjorn winning the raffle.
Why, was he happy?
Yeah, that was so. He was always complaining that he doesn't win the raffle, and then when he was like, "Oh, I'm crying," so beautiful.
He just wants to win. He just wants to win. Just a little guy who wants to win.
Little guy, yes.
Okay, what were you saying before? What were you starting to say before?
Oh yeah, did you see Petit Drogo's reaction to finding out about the tubes?
No.
Because he was casting at home story
right. Yeah.
And he saw the probe going in, and he just lost it. He was just gone.
It's like so much potential. Imagine what I can do with this.
I don't even know what that. Like he just started laughing. He just completely lost it at that point. He did not think that this was possible.
And this map has two tube thingies on each
Yes.
side, because there's an inner one as well.
Yeah, there's
Just
just one between the
like
bases.
between the the fourth basis
Something like that.
of each side. Yeah, I don't know what that says.
Me neither. I'm also pretty sure we already went over what it said.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. When this map was like in TLMC, I think we explored that part.
There must be some Russian language reader in chat
I'm sure.
who can enlighten us.
I also did say that
That
I
was a clutch
found.
block.
Yeah, that was a clutch block. I did find because I was watching a. I'm pretty sure I already told that story as well, but I was watching a map maker stream, and he was going through like different doodads, and there was one that actually has polish on it, and I was like, but this doesn't quite look correct. Like this like it sounds like Polish, but like the spelling is weird, and I found out that that is actually something that is like. That's like a historic quote from an uprising, like way back when, and that's how it was spelled.
So
like okay,
so it's an archaic spell.
yeah, like it seems like it's an archaic thing, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it was spelled wrong back then. I don't know.
Oh, Adepts coming in with the one shot. Getting 4 drones, not a bad catch. Maybe one of the adepts managed to get away. Yes, it does. Yeah, that does happen a lot with Hebrew, because a lot of people just use it in the backgrounds of things as decoration,
And
it breaks my brain because I keep trying to read it and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That's it. It probably looks good, but if you actually know what the letters mean and you're trying to read it, it's like
that's probably
this is weird.
like. It's even worse with like all the Asian languages, right? Like it's just gonna be like
Yeah.
random stuff completely.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not even like full words. With like Chinese stuff, it like each symbol is this in itself has some kind of meaning.
True.
But when it's just a jumble of letters, it just like that doesn't even make any sense. It's like letters that are supposed to be at the end of a word and they're at the beginning of a word, and like this doesn't even work.
Okay.
Like that letter can't be there.
Look at the oracle snuggling to the building.
Yeah. This is not flying through it. Like that one overlord.
Way back when.
I remember the clip. Oh, look at that. There's Thors down there. This is a Thor factory.
Yeah, there are Thors, and on the other side there are battle cruisers. I think here there are battle cruisers? No? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
look how
really
small they are
like
compared
the decoration on this map.
I like there are cars there and there's a battle cruiser just like
Yeah.
it's the size of a bus. It's a mini battle cruiser.
Yeah, the size is a bit messed up, I would say. That like the scale doesn't quite add up, but it still looks cool. Maybe those are like models, like showcase models, you know?
Yeah. This is a mini Torsonis, you know?
No, but more like that, like, specifically in this city, they are preparing like showcase models for like, they don't bring the actual thing, but like they just showcasing, hey,
Maybe
this is the ship that we're using here.
Maybe they're doing like like those kids cars that have like
Yeah, I know what
like
you
those
mean.
rides those automatic rides you have that's like a race car, but it's like for one
I think
toddler.
it's a bit too big for that.
That would be actually really cute to have one of these that's a battle cruiser.
That sounds like a very specific thing.
For like for the daycare at like Blizzard, right?
Oh, true. At Blizzard, no, yeah, sure. I'm sure they have like dire wolves or whatever.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to scare the kids with with orcs and dire wolves.
No, the dire wolves are just puppies. What do you mean?
Oh yes. Not giant wolves.
No, puppies.
Nah. They're like wolves, but dire. Anyway, Templar Archives just finished, so we should have Storm coming up pretty soon. Beast. Oh,
Just 2 roaches, but still.
I got scared. I forgot that Beast was the Protoss.
Uh-huh.
I thought all of Beast's army was getting caught in the stasis ward.
Yeah,
I forgot the Protoss are immune to it.
this stock has made a bit of a setup here between the natural at third base. The roaches are trying to walk in, but they're having a bit of a difficulty. But now the numbers are starting to get a bit more in favor of Alain. But still, the third base is not the defender.
Oh, the Hydralisks are coming in. The stasis wards are... Ooh, actually, Alain does get caught on some of them. That takes a lot of units out of the fight, but the Zerglings are rolling in and they can surround these Stalkers if they stop moving. They are able to munch on a few of them. And this attack gets pushed back.
Yeah. And the base is saved. No workers were going down, so that's probably the most important thing here.
The problem is that Beast already has a fourth base up and well, it's not up and running. It's just finished. It doesn't have any workers in it, but it is finished. And Alain is still working on the fourth base. And as a Zerg, you kind of want to be ahead in that respect. So Beast is getting away with a very strong macro economy. Now Alain still has the higher army supply and is now marching out across the map, trying to get some damage done.
The oracles will intercept this army, so at the very least, Beast knows exactly what's coming.
I don't think they have enough energy for revelation. It would be nice to get a revelation on that army.
Yeah, or maybe just saving it for the stasis wards.
Could be. Okay, Roaches are... They're not quite finding an angle here.
Yeah, they're trying to like rotate to juke the army maybe.
But this is just buying Beast so much extra time. Look at how many Templars there are. Oh no,
Yeah,
there's
so much
many
energy.
storms in this army. There's so much storm in this army. And Beast doesn't even need to win this fight. Beast just needs to keep Alain away here. Alain is sending a bunch of Zerglings to the other base, the fourth base location. So that could be a sneak attack here, but there are a lot of cannons.
Yeah, Beast did
defending.
prepare for that.
Yeah, Protoss is so weak, tell ya. Sorry, I'm just teasing Beast. Beast is always like, Protoss is so weak, Protoss is so weak.
I like what somebody said. What somebody said, that like at the amateur level, focus on your mistakes first and on a balance second.
Yes.
Because there's always something you can still improve before you get to the point where like balance stops you.
Yeah, because the pro level balance and amateur level balance are very different in terms of.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just that like it's the kind of mindset that like first you want to work on what you can work on, and like maybe you will reach the wall, or maybe you won't. Maybe you will just be better than your opponents. But like putting yourself in that mindset that it's not your fault is like, you know.
Okay, here comes the storms.
Yeah.
Most of the army is revealed. Only a couple of the lurkers are, though. Most of the lurkers are not revealed. Ooh! Taking out one of the oracles with another revelation exposes all of the lurkers.
Yeah, the thing is that even if they are not exposed, like still the storms do land right on top of them, and you know, lurkers are not the most mobile in that regard.
In fact, when they're lurked down, they're not mobile at all, you could say. The storms, puppy! Okay, Alain is bringing reinforcements. Base maybe moving a little too close to the spines here. Taking out some shots, and look at the Protoss army. A lot of the energy is gone on those shields. So Beast has to be a lot more careful.
Well, he has a lot of immortals that are in perfect condition though, so that's definitely an advantage.
Yes.
Also,
He's
there's
moving
a
them out to the front. Yes, I like it. The backstab is often the thing that wins the game here.
Yeah,
When there's a
because
stalemate.
because Alain is putting all of his focus on this attack. There are Zerglings there to intercept that. But is it enough?
And spines as well. It should be enough with the queen here. If Alain is paying attention. No transfuses though. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have any energy.
Yeah, Alain returns home to deal with this, but Beast uses that opportunity to actually move out with this entire army.
12 drones go down so far. That's not nothing to sneeze at. I don't know if drones sneeze.
Do you think they sneeze like dogs when they're playing?
All right. Beast uses the opportunity here with the Alliance army is out of position to snipe the 4th base. There is a ninja base down there, but it's not saturated, and Beast doesn't know about it.
Yeah, Alain was trying to go for a bit of a surround, but actually I think Beast has a decent position against this Zerg army, and with the storms zoning out as well.
Oh, the entire Zerg army is stormed, and it will go down. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, Beast backing away at the last second there, not getting surrounded. Even though he was on the low ground, he still had the better position because of the choke point. GG is called. And Beast will take game number 1 in his best of 5 series.
Indeed.
I wanted to check how many Master Swans Open does Beast have? I think it's like 4? No, it's 3. 3 championships so far.
Unless it was recently.
No, the recent ones were Chocolate and Boreau. Yeah, because our master list doesn't update.
It's not automatical.
Well. Yeah.
So. Look.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Look, I'll get to it, okay?
Look.
It's on the list. The list may be long, but
the number two Wikipedia contributor right here.
Yeah, imagine what would happen if I actually was up to date.
We'll actually have our Wikipedias updated. That's what it takes to be number 1 group.
I like how PC Suiko played like this map is bad for toss.
Yeah,
like, come on.
I think that's just kind of his shtick. He goes into it like thinking. He's like, oh no, this is so bad for Protoss, and then wins. Maybe it's just like that's.
It's
like
a reverse psychology. It's like, I cannot win, and then he wins.
He doesn't want to get like too confident, overconfident, so he gets underconfident. Maybe that's like his style. That's where that's his comfort zone.
Yes, definitely. Anyway, we are here on the old Sun Temple, where the sun reaches the old walls of stone and sand. Anyway, in the bottom left corner we have the first of our players. It is the orange Protoss player from Austria representing Vanguard. It is Beast.
And in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Mexico, representing Grand New Alliance, it is our Blue Zerg, Alain. That Kraken does look like a really cool motorcycle helmet.
True. I just wonder how fast, like, if I could pull off the auction people, like, beat. But I have a problem that I don't know what words to say, and that's when I start stuttering and I just stop.
I sometimes kind of do it when I'm doing like how many drones are dead or something like that.
But like
So,
my
but
my brain
it's very difficult.
my brain does not come up with words fast enough.
Yeah, that's why I only do it when those are, because it's just numbers. Then when it's numbers, it's easier, right? Because you have the number right in front of you, and I don't have to think about it.
True.
See, that's the trick, you know. And this is what auctioneers do, right? Because they're just
That's just
rattling off
reciting the
They're not
numbers.
really,
Yeah.
they're not actually speaking very fast. They're just reading numbers
Really fast.
really fast. Anyway, I'll drink my tea.
Enjoy the tea.
So I put in it some Aloysia verbena, which is the plant that they make Inca Cola from.
Ah.
It's got a very like lemony, minty bubblegum taste.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss Inca Cola. I've had it like twice. And like you can taste that this is probably not healthy, but it's good.
Yeah. Well, so the plant is it's just like a herb you can just buy and grow in your garden.
Yeah,
It's very,
I wonder if you can actually make some
relatively easy.
interesting drink from it, like just homemade.
Yeah, I put it. We put it in our tea all the time. It's very popular here.
Interesting.
It's one of the It's one of the most popular like house plants to just grow in your garden. It's like it can grow pretty big, like a bush, and you can just put the leaves in tea and in hot water, and that's it. You're done.
I'm trying to think, but I like nowadays. I'm talking about like modern day, not like in the past. Nowadays, I don't think there's any like herb that like people commonly grow, like in gardens and stuff, to like actually use in the kitchen. Like I don't think it's common.
My mother always liked to have like a garden.
Yeah,
with
but
a
that's why I'm
bunch of,
saying
like,
modern,
spices
like
and stuff.
current day. Like I'm trying to imagine every garden I've been to lately, and I cannot like remember any herbs that people are growing. Like they're growing a lot of fruit, that's for sure. Like sometimes vegetables, but not really herbs.
No, we do a lot of herbs. Like my brothers both have gardens, and they well, one of my brothers is a gardener, so like he's a professional. So he has like
He's disqualified. He's disqualified. He's
Yes.
too good at that.
Yeah, but one of his kids is also like a green thumb, so we like that stuff in our family. But it is, it also depends, like if you have space for it
Yeah,
or
for
time
sure.
to deal with it, because most of the time it's just like I don't really grow stuff myself because I just can't be bothered, like tending a garden. It's so much extra work.
I would love to tend a
Like, it's
garden,
just-
but I just have no means to do so right now.
Yeah,
I actually,
have a garden to
I
tend, and
genuinely enjoy gardening. So
like I've been forcing myself the past couple of weeks. Like every day, I go out for like 2 minutes out in the sun to get spearmint for my tea. That's my 2 minutes of direct sunlight that I do every day. I go to the spearmint pond. We have a big pond with a bunch of spearmint in it, and we just pluck the stuff and stay and sit there for 2 minutes in the sun, so that I'm not a complete degenerate.
disgusting.
And I actually literally touch grass in the process.
Oh,
'cause it's
no.
in the grass area in the backyard. That's how healthy I am.
Oh God, touching grass.
Ugh. It's like I'm sane or
Are
something.
you even a gamer?
No, I get really good night's sleeps in the past couple of
Oh.
weeks.
Oh,
It's weird.
outrageous.
Outrageous. I don't even. Do you even degen? No, I do not.
Next thing you tell me is you're like waking bright in the morning and you're like all rested
Yes,
up.
I am. Yes, I am.
Awful. How dare you?
Weird. And then I eat breakfast and drink tea. It's odd. It's really odd.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the part where like my two sides of my personality are arguing with each other, because I would love like this like sunrise breakfast kind of thing, but I just don't have the time. I'll have to just like give up on sleeping entirely.
I mean, that's essentially what I had to do. I had a week where I just didn't sleep for like 36 hours and then just went to sleep at night. Until eventually, it took like a couple of weeks of that, and then I managed to synchronize and actually sleep at night.
Anyway,
After months of bad sleep. And speaking of bad sleep, this nightmare is coming in with a whole bunch of glaive adepts. They are kind of ignoring the roaches. Are they going to finish the warp? No, they're not.
they're going straight
Canceling the
for the
warp?
roaches actually.
Because they are winning the roach war here.
Yeah, the roaches are quite weak,
Oh,
but there
Morts.
is reinforcements, and now it's getting a bit tricky for the adepts. They have to shade out of here, but quite a few of them will be lost.
There's an oracle left there, but it will run out of energy long before it kills the roaches. There is
Sure.
Storm on the way for the Protoss and Blink and +1 weapons, but Alain has survived this pretty handily. They didn't lose that much.
Yeah, definitely Beast was helping for a bit more there, like at least, you know, killing like a mineral line with these adepts. Like that is a lot of adepts that are not really getting damage done. And with
They are
glaives as
shedding out
well.
across the map. There is a backstab of Zerglings waiting in the south corner there, south edge of the map. Alain can have that triggered. They might be able to sneak into the natural base if Beast isn't paying attention, but it looks like there's an adept blocking up the wall there. So we'll see if that actually works.
The hatchery finishes.
Okay. The roaches are coming in to defend. It should be enough against this amount of adepts. Oh. Okay, these are glaive adepts with +1. Let's see if they can actually one-shot workers now. Maybe we can actually
Well,
see
if they
that
can
in
survive
the natural
as
base
well.
there. Oh, they're actually shooting at the roaches. They're not
Yes.
even... Yeah, they didn't even attack.
So
the
we
workers.
still don't know. Somebody has to test it for science.
Yes. Fear Dragon,
Fear dragon.
where are you? You're prophesized to return when we most need you. By the way, the Zerglings of Alain on the other side of the map just did not move this entire time. They're just
Yeah,
chilling.
they're having vacation.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame. It would have been a good timing to distract the beast.
True.
It would have been
Nice
perfectly timed
service.
if it was timed right, in the words of
Yeah.
the immortal words of Yakuzaku.
It would be a perfect timing if it was timed perfectly.
It would have been perfectly timed if it was timed right.
No,
It
he used
wasn't
the
timed
same
right,
words
so it wasn't.
exactly. That's important.
Okay. This Zerg army is getting low on health, so it can't really stay there and tank storm after storm after storm. The Zerglings did manage to sneak into the main base of Beast, and they are getting some worker damage there.
But there are
But
zealots
some,
there to defend.
Yeah, Zealot Warpins will be able to push those away, but the damage is done. Beast is struggling economically. Alain is on 4 bases, Beast is on 3. And Alain does have the higher army supply. So as long as Alain can keep the pressure on Beast right here on this side of the map, Alain does have the advantage.
I mean, going into this base won't be that easy though, with all of these cannons and the army around.
Well, starting defense, it helps against the small units, but against this big army, it really shouldn't do much. Oh no, the army gets split up! I don't know if that was intentional or just unfortunate pathing.
Hello there.
Judging by where the queen is, I think pathing. Don't get out of the way, queen's just blocking the army. Oh no, this stupid queen is ruining everything. Ah.
Look, she's contributing.
Okay, the lurkers are lurked. Ah, but the storm spotty and the revelations on top of them. Storm is just doing so much damage. Beast just doesn't need to run in here. Does blink forward and cleans up Align's army handily. Does lose a lot on the way. I think lost all of the High Templars. Yeah,
Yeah, all the
Beast
High
does not have any
Templars are
High
gone,
Templars.
but all the Immortals survive, so that's nice.
And why are the Templars gone? That's an old reference. Where was that movie from? That was like in 2000.
Don't
Three
look
or
it up.
four,
Don't
man.
look it up. Don't look it up.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
It was like 1980.
Okay. Fleet Bacon on the way. How many Stargates do we even have?
Phoenix
We
got
have
started.
one. And one more on the way. So it's not a big commitment to air toss just yet. Now, it should be noted, Alain did lose all of their army on this side of the map, but Beast did not counter, so
Yeah.
didn't get any economical damage. So even though the trade was heavily in favor of the Protoss here in the previous fight, Beast is still on this side of the map, and Alain does have a chance to punch through here and damage that third base, which would be a huge
Well,
blow.
it looks like they're going
Especially-
around each other.
Especially if those lurkers reach a position where they can zone out that army and prevent a flank. And it looks like they do.
Yeah, but that
but
also
the
means that
storm
all the lurkers are in the same spot and the storm goes right over all of them.
Oh no, just the lack of AoE on the Zerg side. Ouch.
I like
So
the
another
Archon just
Zerg army
morphing
wiped.
right in there.
Yes. Wow. I heard that sound. They still have that sound.
Yep, it's just slightly quieter now, so it's less bothering.
It's like like a cult, like a cat going meow.
Ah, sure, maybe.
Like maybe like the animated Garfield show where he just speaks with this kind of voice. If you
I'll
were
be
to
honest,
go
I
meow,
don't really
that would be that
know.
sound. That was a funny animated show, by the way.
I might have seen it as a kid, but if I did, it wouldn't have been in English, so... We have Zerglings over here. And the main army over
did
there.
Yeah, the fourth base has a lot of static defenses there and some charge lots. Do get a cancel on the fifth base. Zerglings back away, they can't find an opening. Alain is about to... If Alain sticks to this pressure, they might end up losing yet another Zerg army. And these trades, you can't make those trades forever, even as a Zerg. Because you're just trading, energy for resources.
I guess the problem is that you say trade, but every time, like, most of the Immortals survive, like, there are Archons, like, it doesn't feel like Beast is losing as much as Alain is, right?
Well, it keeps losing the High Templar, so you have to
True.
remake them, but then again, it's not that big of a deal, because the Zerg loses an army.
Yeah.
But the Protoss remains, keeps the core of the army alive. Alright, and a great backstab there with the charge lots. 16 drones go down. 21 Hydralisks on the way. Now, that's a lot of DPS, but the problem is that they are going to warp in or morph in very different positions, and they are going to go into around this army in small groups, and that's not good. 21 Hydralisks can kill this army, but only if they are all of the same place. There's the fourth base of Alain wiped out.
The Zerglings will help, definitely, with the ground army. But the storms
There is
destroy them
detection.
completely.
There's detection, so the invisibility isn't really that effective here. we are out of storms. Maybe there's just one more left here for the Protoss with that one Templar. It's quite low on energy anyway. So this is a dwindling Protoss army.
But it's mostly
But
Immortal
only
Army.
a couple of Immortals died here. And we do have Tempests as well, so that's a nice little siege tool.
Yeah, even
more
walling
Tempests
off
on
the
the board.
Zerg for reinforcements. Great idea
Ouch.
there by Beast.
So now this base goes down, which is kind of a ninja base, given how far it was from the.
Yeah, that was
The
really the
main
only
Zerg
base you could take at
bases.
that point.
Because the rocks aren't broken there and the mineral wall still stands, it's just kind of far away. You can't even bring an army to defend it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a bunch of white relics there, but the Protoss army is just way too strong. GG's Gold and Beast will put another point on the board.
Indeed. On match point.
Yeah, that was rough. Zerg there just couldn't find an opening. And just it would have been fine if Alain was able to contain Beast on 3 bases, but that just didn't work. Beast was able to get a 4th base and kept trading the army of Alain over and over and over again. And then eventually the Zerg, the Protoss can just march out on the map.
Yeah, and very importantly, like as they were trading armies, like Beast was saving those important units, like the Immortals. Sure, he lost a lot of High Templars, but like the main firepower was always there and just building up.
Yes. Hey, shout out to Shurag, Shurag.
How do you read a G and K next to each
Sure.
other?
Shurag. I don't know.
But yes, shout out.
It might be a name. It might be a name. Maybe it was a cat that walked on a keyboard. I don't know.
I'm sure in some language it makes sense.
Yeah, Shadow, thank you for that that subscription. Welcome.
Look,
Enjoy your emotes.
look.
They're fantastic. They're cute.
You can't say anything until you see Serbian, okay? I've seen some Serbian
Look,
names.
I've seen
No,
Polish, so
No, Polish is not as bad. Believe me, I've seen obviously
yes.
I'm sure that they are reading it differently, but sometimes I see the Serbian names. I'm like, there's no way you can read 4 consonants next to each other. It's just not happening.
I need to remind you of Gregor Blinchikevich.
Yeah, there are no consonants next to each other other than the double signs, which don't count. That's exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Because you have
Anyway,
the
we
double letters
are-
in English as well, so it's not different.
Speaking of different, we are on Black Rock. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Austria. Currently up 2-0 in this best of 5 final match of today's Master Swan Open, then number 105. Representing Vanguard, it is our Orange Protoss, the Beast.
And across the map we have his opponent, the Red Zerg player from Mexico, representing Grand New Alliance. It is Alain.
Zigor is claiming that Protoss can win even without storms, and I don't think I agree with that. Because in the previous engagements, the storm was pretty much the main damage dealer for the lurkers and the hydralisks.
I mean, the storm definitely contributed a lot. That is true.
Which the storm enables the Protoss to weaken the Zerg army without engaging into the lurker range. That's like the main ranged attack there. Yeah, apparently I read Shurag correctly.
Nice.
Yes. Well, at least I can do something right.
Huh.
Oh, we have God damn it, we have boards here. I forgot.
Yeah,
And
it's
for these
Blackrock.
wooden bridges and everything.
It's the orc
Mm,
map.
yes,
You know, like
because
the
nothing says more. Because nothing says we're in space more than a bunch of orcs.
because we're not in. I mean, orc. Look, StarCraft is orcs in space anyway. So
No, that's Warhammer 40k. That's orcs in
no,
space.
no, no, no. Remember, like they always say, orcs in space.
No, that's not what they said.
I think the first prototypes included some models from Warcraft. But
Yeah,
whatever.
did they?
Like the prototypes, like the very early on. But they gave up on the idea.
I mean, it was based on the Warcraft.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Warcraft 2
Like they used the Warcraft that they
model.
had and just, you know, prototype StarCraft with it, but then made StarCraft a completely separate thing.
Yeah, I think look, I first interacted with StarCraft with there was a demo, which had
Oh.
like a couple of Terran missions. It had like a Terran tutorial type of thing, like a demonstration. And that was so fucking cool. I didn't even think about work. I was like, ah, yes, it's named Craft, and there's like, yeah, I know about orcs and stuff, but this is so different. It was so cool and different. I didn't even consider that. Speaking of cool and different, these two Zerglings actually gonna get a pylon. That's a huge get. Alain does lose a couple of drones on the other side of the map, but yeah, a couple of drones for a pylon, definitely worth it.
I guess.
Yeah, because it's supply. It's not just the minerals. It's also the supply block.
True.
And this is still supply. Okay, no, it's not supply block. But yeah, it doesn't even make. It's just now starting a pylon. So this is delaying Protoss production by quite a lot.
Meanwhile, we have another link group here preparing. Ooh, Banings as well. So we're gonna go for a bit of a Bane bus here.
Yep. Why wait for Storm? Just bust now.
Yeah.
Might even hit before the shield battery is ready.
Yeah, maybe.
Look at him.
Oracle
Look
is
at him
helping
avoiding
out,
them.
but I mean, will it be enough?
One of them goes down, and the shield battery holds. The
Yeah, but
Zerglings do
Zerglings
manage
are
to
through.
squeeze through,
Yeah.
though. Oh, they can just kill the pylon. Ah, the Void Ray does go out. The Void Ray is a huge defense here for Beast. Because the Zerglings just can't attack it. And not a lot of Zerglings manage to squeeze in here. The workers are able to take care of these on their own. Alain tried to sneak in a bunch of Zerglings to be morphed into Banes, but Beast did not fall for that. The Oracle finds them and kills them.
There's more
Good,
Zerglings
good
streaming
move
in.
there by Alain.
Yeah,
It's
there's
a
more,
good idea.
there's more Zerglings streaming in. I think Alain was very much hoping that this will break the base, but I mean, the wall is a wall once again. He needs more Banings to bust it, but he only has 2, and with the shield battery, I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, oh, and they don't even hit the adept, they hit the buildings. Ouch. So the adept barely loses any energy, and the shield battery heals it up pretty quickly. Now they're trying to go over to this third base, but Alain doesn't even have enough to deal with that, and now Alain is super behind economically. Having not enough workers. There is a third base for the Zerg, so there's potential to recover there, but now Beast is free to use this Oracle on the Void Ray to just counterattack and do some extra damage on the other side of the map. So Alain has to keep the pressure going and try to catch Beast lacking, but Beast is not lacking, and even this this wall is actually completely sealed.
Look at this wall.
It's bolstered by a whole bunch of shield batteries.
Like Beast is
working. Score goes down.
Beast is working on a third layer of this wall. I don't.
Adept.
Yeah.
Adept is not. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to lose some health without the shield battery, and it survives despite all of that. Oh.
And now it has to destroy the shield battery because they cannot get out.
Oof! Look at the units lost tab. Look at the lost resources there. Ouch! So much minerals and gas wasted because of those banes.
Yeah.
This is a rough start for the Zerg. Now, Alain is recovering economically, but Beast is getting away with a third base up and running. And there's already a fleet beacon on the way.
Yes, fleet beacon, glaives are halfway done as well. Alain is working on Spire, but it only just started and there are 3 oracles going across the map.
Painbust is chaotic evil on the alignment chart. Get it? Did you get it, Goro? Do I need to explain?
No, please explain again, please.
Don't need to. Anyway, oracles and void rays now on the other side of the map, munching on drones. Not doing a ton of damage, but any damage is good damage here because Alain was already behind economically and now will not be able to recover as easily.
Yeah, and again, the important part is that it's not even the main army because the glaive adepts is really what is coming after. Like, this is just basically harassment, and yet this void ray may just kill the hatchery.
I mean, it's strange to see glaive adepts at this point because usually you kind of want to get them earlier and then transition out of them, but now Beast is actually transitioning into the glaive adepts from gateway units.
I mean, considering where the Zerg is at, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no, I agree. It looks weird, but it's actually really powerful because the glaives hit you really hard. There's not a lot to defend for Alain. Vultures are on the way, but there's just one at the moment. Mutalisks are on the way, but they won't have enough numbers to prevent this destruction right here in the main base.
Yeah, and as Beast sees the Spire, he gets upgrade for Phoenixes, he gets another Stargate back at home, so there will be Phoenixes to deal with the Mutas once they become a problem.
And what's it? Mothership as well, just for good measure. Okay, the Adepts numbers are dwindling. There should be enough for the Zerg to wipe them out, but they are still doing damage. More drones are dying. 29 drones. Can I get a 30? Can I get 30 drones? 30 drones. 30 drones on the other side of the map. 30 drones for the red Zerg. 30 drones. Can I get a 30 drones? Can I get 30 drones? 30 drones. Yeah, I started the bait a little too late. They were already they already died. Sold for 29 drones. I like the mothership. It looks like the map. Look at it.
Like the map, mothership?
Yes. GG is called. And Beast, the weakest of races, manages to get through the entire bracket and win the fourth, what was the conclusion? The fourth Master Swan Open Championship for our Australian Protoss. Very nicely done.
Not
Australian. The difference is very minor. There's like an L somewhere in there. Australian.
Yes, true.
There's just throw an L somewhere in there, and it's all the difference. Just one line, one tiny little line. Anyway, yes, congratulations, congratulations to Alain for winning the runner-up.
Yeah,
a very good showing here throughout this tournament.
Very nice games from Alain as well. True.
Yes. Congratulations to Boreau for winning the random raffle.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get $5 for that. That's nice. Congratulations to everyone else who participated in this wonderful tournament. We had a beautiful show up today, and for some wonderful series, wonderful games, wonderful people in chat there enjoying this game. Known this game to the cast. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. Thank you to Krup, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. It is Krup. Thank you to me, still like the metal. More like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down.
Thank you to all our patrons who make all of these tournaments possible, because the prize pools for these tournaments are entirely funded via Patreon.
Thank you to Light VIP, the admin of the tournament. Don't forget him. He does a lot of the work at the beginning. Setting things up. Thank you for our subscribers right here. Shurag. We had Captain Fish gifting a subscription back there. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very clutch.
Clutch? Yeah, sure.
Yes. Thank you to Bailings. Bailings are always nice to have. Thank you, Storm. Thank you. Thank you, Blizzard intern, for the hotfix.
Thank you for the game still working and actually
still
hosting
working.
lobbies, because that's not always the case, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah. We had a relatively uneventful. No, I don't think we saw that many bugs today. You had the one with the login, but that's it.
Yeah, for the most part, everything was working fine. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the players who participated. Of course, if you want to see more of us, then make sure to follow the channel, whether you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Soup, or whatever other platform you may be. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, follow us on the social medias. We are of course on YouTube. We are on X/Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Mastodon, Blue Sky. So wherever you prefer, you can follow us there, as we post on all of those for all of our content. So you won't be missing out on anything. And most importantly, check out our Discord. If you do have a Discord, then Discord is the place to be, because that's where we share most of our stuff, and that's also where all the discussions are happening as well. So make sure to check that out.
Yes, our next broadcast should be Sparkling Tuna Cup tomorrow. Same time as this tournament started, which is going to be in 24 hours minus 3.5.
Yeah.
Whichever. So in 21.5 hours.
Also, thank you to Aistan for 200 bits.
Yes. The Aistan. Showing your bits in public.
Oh no. But with that will be all for our today's tournament. Our next amateur tournament, let me see, currently is scheduled on the 15th of August. So there is a bit of a break because of the RSL. There will be a bit of a break from the amateur tournaments, but they will be coming back in August once again. So if you're interested in signing up for those, then again, make sure to follow our social, make sure to join our Discord, as all the sign-ups, brackets, and so on will be posted there. And other than that, we will find another StarCraft streamer to raid. And we will see you next time. Or you will see Light VIP tomorrow. Still, anything else you would like to add before we leave?
Backsteam Nap.
Backsteam Nap. Indeed, Backsteam Nap. Bye!
Bye!